I fucking knew this was gonna happen too. It happens at 7:30-ish my time every night for the past week, where my connection just shit for a few minutes. He lives in Illinois, straight up. I thought he was just visiting. Hmm. Basically, California moment. I have no idea. Because we have different ISPs. I can check the internet outages map. It could be a server thing, but I'm gonna be fucking mad if it is. I hear nothing about my ISP, but I just assume at some point it's always gonna be shit because it was like this when I first moved in. And yeah, at the very least, I can hope that when I move to Texas, I'll have access to a different kind of connection. Because, like, the problem here, and I've said it before, is that Nevada doesn't have much in the way of ISP options. You have Cox and then everything else that's objectively much more shit. Except Cox is incredibly inconsistent. And I don't use... Cox is what we used to use back at the other apartment. Now I can't use it because, as I explained, they used to provide apartment-wide internet, and guess what? That was Cox, which meant that if I wanted my own personalized internet, I couldn't get it through them because they already had service here. So because of that, I got a plan through Verizon, which is a phone provider, and their internet service is typically quite dog shit. Oh yeah, I love the way that the ISPs have partitioned their fucking monopolies over the regions of the United States. It's great. What's the internet situation in Malaysia like? Hmm. Well, I guess at this stage it isn't much different. Still, though, it feels bad because, like, I think one of the, I think the coasts are the parts of the United States that are exceptions to this kind of situation. Because in California, and I imagine it's the same on the East Coast, you have several options for internet service providers. They're all trash in their own ways, but you get to pick at least, right? That's one thing I guess I miss from California, but everything else is so fucking bad. Yeah, once I'm in Texas, I can actually get like fiber internet at least, because the reason I can't get it here is because it's physically unavailable. But where I'm moving, it is. So fiber is probably the most consistent and reliable uh, form of internet connection. Sure is. Hopefully. God, what if I get some fuck ass fiber where like the rats are gnawing on the wires? I mean, I currently live in Vegas, so yeah, probably. Oh, New York rats, definitely. The thing about the New York rats is that they figured out how to feed. The Vegas rats have to compete with the homeless people living in the sewers. Alright, the ad has ended. Or so Twitch would have me believe. Tweet has been sent, closing my browser, shutting off Spotify because it's a fuck. Oh man, the Fox dude is actually a 5-star? Five-star Acheron support. But he has like the most 4-star character look ever.
Targets is like 4 or more, he is significantly better than Pela. So basically, he lets Acheron work well in pure fiction. Is basically his role.
Yeah, I've been having issues with pure fiction with her.
Yeah,
I can only go
Acheron's
so
issue
far.
is that she has huge, yeah, she has huge burst damage, but pure fiction has too many waves. What this guy does is he basically makes it so that any enemy coming in gets debuffed on incoming, which gets her a lot more stacks.
I'm not
It's
about to
nice for
roll
pure
for him.
fiction. Not, yeah, next patch has Robin, who is much better.
At that point,
Robin works for Doctor Ratio, and fucking makes that whole thing fucking work.
now let's see. At that point, I might as well start building the RGBA team.
Yep. Or Aris.
Speaking of,
Good old. You can staple an F in there now, but that's for next patch.
check out Ron May.
Everyone loves one man.
I maxed her the fuck out. I now have 2 fully viable teams. Unfortunately, I still can't clear pure fiction.
Tragic. Pure fiction is a state of mind, Quip.
I got to 10 stars out of 12. Stupid fucking game. Oh, and I still can't clear Forgotten Hall. Well, I mean, I cleared it, but I can't max it out.
Yeah. I forgot what team I used. I think one side I used Clara.
That's already something I can't use.
Hell yeah.
I was talking about this on my Grand Blue crew server. But this whole Trailblaze Friendship is Magic fucking event, it strikes me as like, you know when that corporate account starts posting on Twitter? Feels like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's got a very how do you do fellow kids energy.
Such is the tragedy.
This is why you don't lean into the
haven of
fandom jokes of fucking Hoyle fans.
Every moment, like a fond rose.
But at the same time, it gives us new fucking terrible wanted posters, so I kind of forgive it for that.
Alright, Ruby.
Good stuff.
We're gonna.
Compliments make me
March
better.
quest continues.
So remember to say lots of nice things.
We're gonna train Mahjong.
You gotta put fucking Scott into the dirt.
Kind of reminds to when March 7th made the bet with Scott. Oh god, we're gonna bite the dust the shit out of Scott. Oh fuck. I was waiting for it to finish loading like a dumbass.
Perish.
Alright, new sword move available to master. Ah, shit. What are we gonna aim for this time? Let's try building from the right or something. Yeah, let's...
I went left to right. It doesn't matter. This event's not that hard.
Whatever.
Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword.
You will get much faster progress as time goes on.
Excellent. So in that case, I'm gonna level up dexterity. I'm going to beat the shit out of my enemies.
Yeah. As you can see, you just start with all 4 skills developed to start. You can just click all of them.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you didn't see? Marsh already starts with all 4 unlocked.
Did
Oh yeah.
I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
Oh, look at
That's
that.
the fruits of her labor.
The fruits of New Game Plus, baby.
And as you can see, all your training starts at level 2 now.
And I think costs less?
I'll fight 10.
Look at her go. This fucking idiot.
What kind of manhwa protagonist would you be, Ruby?
Wonder what I'll run into today.
This is a dangerous question.
Oh no.
I'll go with the safe answer and just go out. I'd be Mr. Solo Leveling Man.
Oh.
That's everyone's dream.
I was gonna say, not the Yuri protagonist!
You were thinking completely different genre.
Oh. Well, now I'm scared. March 7th is frustrated
What?
about how to improve her swordplay, but the Divination Commission's repository might have some text that can help her. I still can't remember how to pronounce her name.
Shingshe?
Is it Shingshe? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that you, Shingshe? I don't think I've ever seen you taking your work seriously before. I'm not. It seems to have greatly
Mood.
misunderstood me. I'll have you know that I've always taken my job extremely seriously. I just happen to slack off for a few hours every now and then. God, I wish that were me. Are you here at the Divination Commission to see the Master Diviner? We're here to see you, of course. See me? Let me be clear. I'll happily chat, but if you come to me with work, out of the question. You really do understand me. Wait, you're not planning on kicking back and drinking Startaro bubble tea while you watch us diviners work ourselves with a bone, are you? Then you make some ridiculous social media post about this being just another day on the Zensho Lawfu or something, right? You got it the wrong idea.
She's really mad about it the last time.
I had nothing to do with that. Promise. Pinky promise. I came to the Divination Commission repository in search of an ultimate sword technique. You're looking for a sword technique? I don't know what you mean. You elaborate on the matter of the upcoming duel between March 7th and the IPC busybody. Now let me just download this fucking sword technique.
Install it into your mind.
I don't know a thing about sword fighting, but if it's a book you're after, I could be of some assistance. You mean you want us to help you with something? Precisely. I knew you knew how this works. The Master Diviner has gone to the Yucha Shensho to meet with General Yao Guang face to face. However, she has
You're
already
getting close
pre-planned...
enough.
Close enough. And then...
No one's gonna harangue you for that.
I mean, you say that, but could you imagine, like, there's some fucking weirdo on... What's the Chinese, like, not 4chan thing?
You'll have to be more specific. You mean Weibo?
Yeah, sure, that. They're just shit talking me specifically. It's just one fucking dude. He's like in his 40s.
Jesus Christ.
As if that wasn't bad enough. You know the Alchemy Commission's next new cauldron master, don't you? As soon as she started her position, she waved her hand and ordered that forbidden books be confiscated from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Oh, the books confiscated from them were to be brought to the Divination Commission repository for sealing. Before I knew it, I was absolutely buried in work. That feeling when you get a new boss at work and they want to make a name for themselves. I get the feeling that all these jobs have something to do with books. That's right. Our smart little March 7th has already figured it out, I see. You come to the divination... You have no right calling anybody little. It's fucking 3'2". You've come to the Divination Commission in search of a book, and I am in the process of organizing books here. Isn't that just perfect?
I believe based on
what?
the Pentagon quest, she said she was like dead 4'0".
Oh man. Yeah, you cut out for a second, but I caught the rest of it. It's this.
Oh, okay.
It's almost as if I'm getting free. I mean, we'll be the best partners the Cosmos has ever seen. You were going to say free labor, weren't you?
I love free labor. I love free labor.
Nah, we've known each other so long, and you still treat me like a stranger. As if I could make a visitor work for me. You two would be on an undercover visit to experience the daily life of the Divination Commission. Well, let's go. We can ask another diviner.
Lovely.
Wait, of course. I would not just take advantage of you two like that. Rest assured that if you come and help me arrange these books, then you'll be given permission to look at all the volumes kept in the Divination Commission. There. If you happen to come across a book recording secret sword techniques, then that's a win for you as well. Wait. Man, it's a good thing she trusts us, because if we were, like, you know, not trustworthy people, giving us total access to the archives sounds like a bad idea.
But luckily, we're the main characters.
Oh, when you put it like that, there's no time to waste. Wait, let's leave it here for now. It's time for me to finish work. But does it matter if the Master Diviner is here or not? We cannot have rumors about the Divination Commission using exploited labor getting out. Next time, remember to find me during work hours. She happily leaves the Divination Commission with a skip in her step. She must be going to play Celestial Jade. Let's come and check out the Divination Commission again another time. 2 assists a day. Let's go. So Ruby, have you been keeping up with Jujutsu Kaisen?
Sure.
That is such a fucking flat
You'll
answer.
have to excuse the cutouts.
No, the way what came across was just you saying, yeah. I'm just like, that really says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I'm having some light internet outages right now, but it's fine.
Nah, you and me both.
I love Chinsei's route because all of the skills are targeting excursions. Like a lot of her skills are based around taking breaks, which I think is hilarious.
Oh, she's just like me for real. Yanqing extracts a Cloud Knight officer's combat record from the Seat of Divine Foresight. Observing a seasoned Cloud Knight's spontaneous insight is great help to sword practice. Using the butterfly inertia, March 7th can feel as if she's personally in the war dance arena. Countless blades brush past within inches of flesh, truly intense and thrilling. Yanqing asks March 7th what she is feeling.
How should I go about this?
I think mood is fine.
I'm not sure.
Mostly because if I want to take advantage of the training stuff, I want to have her mood as high as possible so I don't have to I don't lose the benefit of that.
Yeah. Note that the mood having a bonus when it's extra high in this route is because of Chinche's passive.
Mm-hmm. Delayed gratification
Yeah.
method or quiet quitting. These fucking skill names. For every 5
Delayed gratification is really good.
mood remaining after sword play sessions, and additionally increases the dexterity to Q it by 1. Literally just take a fucking nap and that'll level up everything.
Yeah. I guess that's what you need. Like after you do some hard training or learning stuff, you just take a nap and you gotta internalize
That's truly
Another
called
new
cultivation.
move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
that.
Alright, we're gonna focus on being well-rounded this time instead of just investing in strength. So we're gonna go for tenacity.
I disconnected a bit, but we're good.
She's breaking through.
There we go.
That's enough
Have you
training
read the
for today.
dialogue for the
I
acuity
need time
and
to
dexterity
absorb
ones? They're
everything.
pretty funny.
I think I did, but let me double
Not
check.
sure what I'll run into today.
She put forth an offer of mutual aid to March 7th, allowing March free access to the book repository. The Divination Commission repository holds many sold copies and fragmented records on Cloud Knight's martial arts techniques covering all sorts of topics. March 7th browsed the materials intently and after a long period of searching found something that could be of some use. Let me see, what have you found there? Look at this. Demon Binding Blade Technique. It looks like some of this book is missing, but it's clearly some kind of super powerful secret text. Take a look at what it says at the beginning of this Demon Binding
Surely.
Blade Technique. Does it say something like, if you wish to master this art, you must use your blade to take your own life? It does. What does that mean? It means that if you want to learn this school of swordsmanship, you have to harm your own body. Otherwise, learning this type of sword skill will cause you harm. In other words, it's like work. As long as you're involved in it, it will harm your body. Would such an evil sword art be strong? According to Mr. Xian,
Lucian
it's
Online.
very strong. What does a Cloudlight sword technique got to do with Mr. Xian, the storyteller? Well, doesn't that mean doesn't that mean that it is so dangerous that word of it has become legend? Well, what about this 99 Yang incantation? Oh, I've heard about that one. Just with the name, you can tell that this technique is the pinnacle of the Yang techniques. Using it grants the user amazing muscle development. Their height shoots to 8 feet, their waist also grows to 8 feet, and their arm circumference does too. What? No one can withstand a single blow from such a powerful physique. So are you still human after you master this? This is martial arts. All that matters is subduing the enemy and taking victory. Who cares if you're still human-shaped afterward? Oh shit, what did I say?
I see. You see, March is not one for body cultivation.
Is there no such thing as a safe and powerful sword technique? Well, if it has no cost, it sounds like it'll be pretty worthless. When are we getting biblically
It's a nice
accurate
dream.
March 7th?
Now.
The majority of the
Turn
incomplete
around.
texts, oh god, in the repository are failed examples of martial research and development. Not only do they require combinations with forbidden potions like those found in the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, some of them even require all sorts of dangerous weapons. Of course, the martial research of our ancestors was always making progress. Look at this note here. It is possible to master the 99 Yang incantation while still maintaining your human form. It's possible? I want to see what this master has to say. I have indeed discovered a fascinating method. Unfortunately, I do not have enough space left on this paper and will not fit. Why write it in the first place? What a con! Looks like finding a suitable ultimate sword technique for me is not going to be easy. It is clear to me that you wish to subdue your enemies and take victory, yet you are scared to take on the risk of mastering a martial art. If you ask me, I don't think you absolutely have to accept these risks. After all, most people only fight to win an argument, so I don't think that requires a huge cost. The heroes of immersive stories always rely on intense training and great skills to defeat their enemies. Then their stories end happily ever after. Since when was reality ever that simple? Is that not realistic? Vengeance, grievances, envy, shame. Humans have many complicated emotions. Do you really think things in the real world are as simple as, I defeat you, you defeat me? If fighting could resolve everything, there would be nowhere as many worries as in the real world. This is why we invented wrestling. Reality is so complicated. So true, bestie. I am a diviner, after all. I've never believed that winning a battle means that a problem is solved. It's getting late. Let's leave it here for today. It's time to clock out. Good work, you two. Let's see if we can find someone to join us for a game of Jade. Wait, who said I was coming with? Looks like we made no progress again today.
Good work, everyone.
Let's have another look next time we're at the Divination Commission.
Good work, everyone. We did it.
You taught March 7th the trick of procrastination. When March 7th mood is over 80, stats obtained from training are increased by 30%. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's surpassed it for this run.
Joyful working. For each type of training, performing the first session does not consume mood, and the efficiency increases by 80%. I think I'm gonna go with this one.
She's full of vitality.
Yum. She's full of vitality. Also, why does it not look like it's training? Whatever, it's fine.
The thing you picked.
Grace and intent of a crane. Might and form of a tiger. Tiger crane dual fist stance. Master, hurry up on the camera. I can't hold it any longer. Immediately falls. Sword art anecdote. A day spent sword training is always full of interesting stories. While March 7th is flipping through tomes of the Divination Commission's repository, she receives an interstellar call. The eye on my forehead observes that Qingtue should be near your location. The Master Diviner's voice sounds a little irate. Tell her to open up her jade abacus. I have something to ask her. She keeps shaking her head, trying to silently signal to March 7th that she's not here.
What do you recommend?
She says she's not here, sorry!
Godspeed.
This is the funny option, I'm gonna go with it.
This is the funny option.
Oh god, Smug March. But I just had milk tea. Milk teas aren't heavy. But I drank one that was full of sugar. Oh god.
Die, March.
Ah, March, you're so dumb. But you're cute, so it's okay.
Is it?
No, it's not. We should kill her.
Yeah. Let's kill her.
Today, you'll face your first test. It's all about the basics.
Oh, I know. It's a float like a
I think we already watched this, right? So we can skip this?
Yeah, we can skip the middle cutscenes. Don't change.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right?
The only new cutscene is the friend ones and the one
Another
at the
new move
end.
under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
Excellent. Kill, March. Kill.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you know this already, but also March is obviously a very good like substitute DPS.
Yep. I'm
She
thinking of leveling her
Ruby
next.
follow-upping those attacks.
Azure
Yep.
Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's dead?
It depends if you want to go for Facia or not, because Facia is also a follow-up DPS.
I mean, so's Ratio, right?
Yeah, but Facia is a bit better at the job than him, let's say.
Cards, what's dead?
I don't think I'm gonna roll for her, and I have a really dumb reason for that.
You don't like you don't like foxes? Is that what's happening?
No, her voice actress, who by the way is very talented and very nice by all accounts, as I can tell. She voices a character in fucking Dawn Trail, and I just associate that with just no, you know.
Who does she voice in Dawn Trail?
Aaronville's mom.
I see.
So I associate her voice with pretty much the dumbest part of the story. Boo!
Trauma
14,
runs
get out of here!
deep.
Boo! That's right. That's why we call it endless trash. Unfortunately, I got an email 2 days ago. Can you guess who the email was from, Ruby?
Who was the email from?
That's right, Ruby. It was from Steam support saying that I renewed my fucking FF14 subscription.
10 million years FF14!
Ah!
10 more billion 14.
Do you get refunded for a
Looks
subscription
like I passed the test,
if-
right?
for whatever reason the game service just shuts down abruptly?
I don't think so.
Damn.
I think that counts as a purchase product.
Damn you, subscription models. Alright, we can skip this too, right? I assume. Probably? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you if it's like a new thing, because the new thing will be at the end of this route, and obviously any cutscene with Jingsha in it.
Anti-stress psychology or work-life super balance. Tenacity efficiency by 60%. Or next training's efficiency after performing an excursion by 120%. I think I'm gonna go with anti-stress psychology for now.
Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword.
You
March
did it.
cultivation! March cultivation!
So as you can tell, it's probably more important to get one path up to a decent amount, but
Yeah, fair enough. You know what?
Yeah.
Let's go for tenacity.
yeah, that's the new route for us.
Let's do this.
March isn't fat, she's just bulking.
I believe in her.
What's your little run into today?
What?
Got some allergies today, don't mind me.
Oh. The price of mastering the blade is far more complex than success or failure. Just then, Lingsha also arrived at the Divination Commission. Oh, it's it's taller Sparkle. Oh, if it isn't the little sparrow's two little
Terrifying.
assistants. What are you doing here,
Never
Master
say that
Lingsha?
again.
I previously learned from Chief Alchemist Yulo that the many forbidden texts that were lost That many forbidden texts were lost during the Ambrosial Arbor disaster, and took a lot of work to recover them. The Alchemy Commission is not an organization that should be used to store forbidden texts, so I came to discuss with the Master Diviner. We were all thinking it, Ruby. It's a collective cognito hazard. And then these forbidden texts became my job. I think I helped recover a few of these texts. Or, you know, I did pick some up. That counts, right?
Basically.
I have heard you mention them before. I remember you were saying that some of them were quite dangerous and mysterious. They sound like the ultimate sword techniques you were talking about earlier. I'm not the kind to let others do all the work. I've caused you a lot of trouble, Little Sparrow. Let me help you with the organizing. Don't call me Little Sparrow. Ah, thank you, Master Linksha. If I'd known you were such a kind leader, I'd chosen to go to the Alchemy Commission over the Divination Commission any day. Oh? I'll have to report that to the Master Diviner. No, please don't! Let's just get these books sorted, and we can all play a nice game of Jade together. As the group busied themselves and time passed silently. God damn it, I can't finish reading. It was at this moment that the group noticed that March 7th had been passed into the corner. Oh no, Master Linksha, please take a look at what's happened on March 7th. This girl must have accidentally opened one of the forbidden texts. You close the book up and I'll prepare an incense to bring her to her senses. I'll handle the forbidden text now. Can I help at all? Go and sit Miss March up. She has slipped into an illusion caused by the forbidden text. You'll have to try to call her back with your voice. The QQ and inching twig sounds for quiet quitting. Oh, she's so real for that. You lift the unconscious March 7 to a seated position. Her lips are moving slightly as if she's trying to say something, so you close her eyes and listen closely to hear what she's saying. March, this blade is now my tomb. The blade demon remains here alone. March, that never happened to you. Thousands of years, they pass like a dream. Before we know it, we pass on. When did you start spouting wisdom like that? A moment later, you managed to awaken March from the illusion with the help of Lynx's awakening incense. I see you're finally awake. Is that grammatically correct? You finally awake. I don't think that's right.
I assume that's a mild error.
Mild error. Sentence whoever wrote this to 8 years in prison. I'm so sorry. I should not have been so careless and let you come into contact with such dangerous objects. I'm fine. Thank you all for your concern. She stares directly into the camera. She has yellow eyes. Vincent Price laughter starts playing.
I ate your son's Lunchables.
That book was called The Solitary Shadows Sword Scroll. I can see why you'd be curious, Miss March. In that book, I was the Blade Demon, and the Blade Demon was me. I once stabbed and wounded an honorable man in battle and could not escape my guilt. I both thirsted for more martial arts knowledge and felt trapped by my great sword skills. Finally, I sat meditating before the Blade Tomb before dying a tragic and miserable death. That seems like a long story for something that only took about half an hour. Well, it's dream logic. It doesn't function at normal speeds. Although when I got to the end of the book, it feels like the story is only half finished. So I was wondering if I could read it again. Miss March, this book is extremely dangerous. Can I listen to an audiobook version of it on Audible or Amazon or whatever the fuck people use?
We're not sponsored. Don't say it. Don't say it. Say it if we get sponsored, then we can get paid.
Don't think it, don't say it, the pee-pee poo-poo man. Miss March, please do not dwell on the book story for now. Head back home and just focus on getting an early night. Then, next time you come to the Divination Commission, we can discuss it again, okay? Okay. Right. Once you're all recovered, I will get to the bottom of this. Yeah, I get to slack off even more.
That's everyone's dream.
I get to slack off by playing Honkai Star Rail on my job, on my job shift.
Are you gonna be playing Mouthline on launch?
God no.
Perish.
Well, I'll probably explore the place just so I could like pick up treasure chests and shit. and just not do the plot at all.
I don't think that's an option.
It was an option for Sumeru. It'll be an option for Notland. Trust.
Like, did I really just learn that?
Wait. Am I doing this correctly? I think I have to do excursion first, right? And then... Yeah, there we go. Let's see what March 7th has found. The secret manual for more esoteric than jade tiles. This is a type of cyber esoterica. She reads the introduction. If you want a specific tile, you'll have to listen to audio that enhances your subconscious. All this babble about high frequencies of manifestation. March 7th doesn't understand a word of it. I'd rather believe in the readings of the Divination Commission than esoterica. Yeah, none of that fucking pagan bullshit. Oh, she's made a breakthrough. Imagine how fucked it would be if this event actually determined March's stats.
Oh god. I mean, you can do as many runs as you want. It wouldn't be that bad. It's really easy to max them out.
Sure, but it would be incredibly annoying.
It would be. It would be pretty funny though.
Oh, new sword move? Let's go.
Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword. I learned so much today.
Holy
Well
shit, her
done,
stats
me.
are beefed up.
Look at that. Hell yeah.
Joyful working. Let's do that again. Shoot. This is probably going to be the most well-rounded march we're going to build tonight.
I'll fight 10.
Oh.
You can get a really strong march by the end. I wouldn't say that.
She needs to go to a small auction to collect restricted books, and March 7 follows her. Although it is a clearly forbidden book filled with unfortunate legends, but someone keeps raising the bidding price. The price is about to exceed the purchasing budget approved by the Divination Commission, and Jinchua has started to have second thoughts. Do it. Buy it anyway.
No thoughts, only spend.
How
Only
should I go about
spend.
this?
You've already tried your best. Stop trying. Recommit.
Don't worry, it's Fushuan's money anyway.
Nah, I'm sure she makes like 10 gorillion.
Time for your second test.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready.
Yes, sir.
Another
Fire
new
Troll
move
Anvil.
under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
All right, let's see how she handles this with defense build.
Nah, she'd win.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger,
That didn't
Blast
kill?
Guard, Watch this!
Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah. Oh,
You'll see the main thing. There.
That sure was a lot of fucking follow-up attacks, Jesus.
Because you have all the basic skills for all of the swords, so you get to do everything. But the tenacity upgrade is the hammers.
Dragon, white tiger, less carbs, wasp, dead! Awesome!
The tenacity just bonk. More characters should use hammers. The reason I liked Nero so much in 14 was that his weapon was just a giant fucking hammer.
Isn't it kind of weird Gaia never got a thing? Isn't that kind of weird?
Gaia? Oh.
Yeah.
You mean like never got a class, or what do you mean?
Yeah, or at least like a weapon you could equip on a warrior or something.
You can equip hammers as warrior. There's a couple of hammers. The one that comes to mind is from Asphodelos, I think.
Oh, they add that in Walker? Because I
Yeah.
don't remember those.
I think
That's news to me then.
You get one for beating fucking Dracula.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not asking for like a whole class. I know that's unreasonable. I just want like fucking glamour with that's just a big warhammer, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, Gaia is a weird case, right? Because as far as we know, all normal raid content is canon, but it's also optional.
Yeah.
So we're
Yeah.
running into like a slighter version of the Graha situation where if you didn't do Crystal Tower, you had no fucking idea who he was.
And then, well, I mean, they just made Crystal Tower mandatory, and that's how they fixed that.
Yeah, but Eden's still optional as well. So when Gaia
Yeah.
shows up in Endwalkers, he's like, "Who are you? Do we know each other? I don't believe we
Oh,
met."
that's awkward. Oh no, that's bad.
And that begs the question of how the fuck did the Eden plot happen if you weren't involved in it? Who the fuck cleared E8?
It just all happened in the background, and everyone lived happily ever after. Thancred was there. You weren't there, but Thancred was there.
But Thancred straight up leaves.
Thancred is in your heart.
Oh god.
Get them out of there.
Phew. That was tough.
This is also Skipper.
Those
It's
moves
the next
were
one that
pretty
should not skip,
unconventional.
right?
But the way you've blended them into your swordplay,
I think you can. I think you can skip this one. Yeah, the next one is the one you can't skip.
Okay.
It'll like cut to a second cutscene where March is like, okay, what should we do? Or it's oh wait, no, that's the last one. Yeah, no, this one's fine to skip.
Strength or excursion? 'Cause she's already at full.
We can do like train excursion train. Doesn't stop that. It increases the next training's efficiency.
Yeah, which means that the optimal way to do it would probably be excursion, train, right?
I mean, no, you can just throw in one. It's not the worst. It's
Alright.
150%. It's not 200.
New sword move available to master. Oh, hell yeah.
Did I really just learn that?
Oh, I just realized I didn't set a goal.
Look at that.
Look at me, not setting goals like a total lamer. There we go.
Gaze into Gnosis, quip.
Let's do this.
Cultivation.
When are we streaming amazing? When are we streaming Amazing Cultivation Simulator?
Oh, God.
It's RimWorld, but Chinese.
At that point, why would I just stream RimWorld? Did I tell you, I have
That's funny.
a cousin who's married this guy who's really nice, but like He's a huge fucking nerd. He's the one I told you I think has his DS Castlevania game signed by Igarashi.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think the dude has over 800 hours in RimWorld. Every so often,
Yeah, no, I mean,
I see him go online and just like, wait a second, didn't you just have a kid? and my thought is that he's probably like holding his baby and having the baby look at RimWorld gameplay.
Oh no.
Wonder what I'll run into today.
To be fair, RimWorld gameplay is incredibly boring. I don't think that's gonna overstimulate that baby any.
March 7th encountered danger in the Forbidden Text, but found herself saddened by what she experienced and wants to return to the book once more. This is how possession movies happen. Miss March, can you tell me why it is that you want to read the Solitary Shadows Sword Scroll again? I originally just wanted to find a powerful sword technique and master an ultimate skill, but after I read the Solitary Shadows Sword Scroll, how should I put it? I want to help him. I want to help the Blade Demon in the book.
That's very nice of you, Mark.
How would you help the Blade Demon? I don't know right now. The Blade Demon made one mistake and his life was split in two. The first half, he was a nobody, but lived happily. But in the second half, he had mastered earth-shattering skill, but he was racked with anxiety and miserableness. Oh, too true. Too true. It's quite a common story. He left his martial arts mastery in these pages waiting for a fated person to come along and pick it up. I just can't help but feel like he wants you to do something. Ah, so it is in your intention to rescue this story that was left abandoned in the pages of the book, young lady? Interesting. I can assist you, but you must first tell me what it is you intend to do, or I shall not agree. She's not playable yet, right?
Lingsha, no, not yet.
Do we know what
We know
plays
she's
like?
coming because she got posted on Twitter.
Ah,
She is an abundance character.
so standard healing fare?
Probably.
Marge, can you go back in time to that moment? If I could do that, I wouldn't be standing here. Damn. No time-traveling Marge story. Why is it that the Blade Demon was able to become such a master and yet never attained the satisfaction of a happy life?
I was gonna say, Quip, do you really want to add time travel into this game's plot? Is that what you want?
I think it already happened. But we're not ready for that conversation. You remember the emergent stories that we talked about before, don't you? These stories are always a combination of blessings and tragedy, using happiness in later life to make up for misfortune that was experienced previously. It's like adding a positive to a negative to return a zero. However, we all know that beliefs like this are just blind optimism. That is incredibly cynical, I think. Blessings are real and so is misfortune. That's right, even if the Blade Demon was unable to master an ultimate technique, that would not change the fact that he regrets what he did in the past. I can be a bit of a Philistine sometimes. Though I sometimes long for the life of a hero, I always think to myself, maybe I'm more suited to a life that isn't fraught with danger where I'm constantly surviving by the skin of my teeth. She says it with such a smug look in her face. I think a story of living a complete yet unremarkable life is far more appealing to me than cutting someone's arm off and mastering a perfect sword technique before the Blade Tomb. Maybe that's what the Demon Blade wanted too? Blade Demon, sorry. As a person in the book, his story is already written and cannot be changed. Fortunately, this is not destiny, it is just a book. Actually, the author has no power over the order in which the reader reads their book. Oh. Miss March, I know where the second half of this book is. Try reading the second half of the book from the ending to the beginning instead. Ah, delusion maxing. Literal death of the author. Such a sly and half-baked solution. Master Lingsha, this is how I can rescue this story. By writing fanfiction. Interesting. Let's give
love me
this a
some
try.
fanfiction.
Fix that for you, Ruby. After making time to prepare yourself. Though you do not know the story inside the book, you imagine it must be a story of a great master gradually. Fucking Christ. After some time, March 7th awakens a solitary sword. The forbidden text changed. Ichiba's convoluted theory was just a success. That's exactly the ending that the Blade Demon... No, I mean the regular mortal wanted. Yeah, we know that for sure. Oh, it's nothing special. It just means that the Blade Demon was a Philistine like myself. Unfortunately, I lost all of the skills that I learned from the Sword Scroll. I was reading it backwards. I didn't learn anything. Miss March, you read the book from start to finish, then from finish to start. You did gain something. You gained a story. What? At least now I understand that blindly pursuing power doesn't necessarily work for my character. That's wrong, March, and I'm gonna prove it to you. The repository is organized
You're
beautifully.
going to become God, March.
I must thank you all. If there's anything that you need in the future, please just let me know. You actually have something? I'll tell you again, I don't know anything about sword fighting. Don't worry, Miss QQ. With that twisted logic of yours, I know you'll be able to help me. I don't like where this is going. Quiet quitting it is.
Another step closer to star crazing.
I'm tenacity maxing, Ruby.
I'll fight 10.
You're doing it, Quip. She's becoming tenacious.
Gong gong. Plastic smashing on the chest. Sex alarm.
Horrifying.
When the Master Diviner is out on the business trip, the majority of the Master Diviner's work is left for QQ to handle. After completing the Master Diviner one-day experience pass, QQ's head spins. She has to drink some sugar water to replenish herself. QQ is so tired that she can't speak. Let March 7th decide how to order.
How should I go
You just
about
get
this?
like so fucking done with it. It's like, fuck it, I'm drinking sugar and water.
Mung bean soda! Mung bean soda!
I learned
Mung
so
bean
much
soda!
today.
Soda!
I like that bean soda is considered a horrifying drink in the plot of the game. It just is still a product for some reason.
You know, some different strokes for different folks, Ruby.
Would you drink a bean soda, Quip?
I mean, that's basically like what? Carbonated coffee?
But coffee doesn't taste like beans, right? I
What
mean beans.
does a mung bean taste like?
Beans.
See, I think beans, and I think either like a pinto bean or fucking black bean.
I don't know how to describe a mung bean.
I actually used to be served bean stew when I was younger.
Oh god.
Let me tell you, black bean broth is not a very appealing thing to look at.
It doesn't sound very appealing.
It basically looks like fry oil after a point.
Oh, that's not a good description. I don't like that.
Yeah. Pre-deadline attitude. Gonna go for dexterity, I think.
Did I really just learn that? I
Yes!
guess I am pretty awesome after all.
You did it, March. You're growing stronger.
Oh, my muscles. What you going into next? You gonna go pump some into strength?
Nah, I'm gonna do dexterity. Why not?
Alright.
I strength maxed last time.
Let's do this.
This is gonna be fast as fuck, boy.
That's enough training for today.
The fastest
I need
tank in the
time to
world.
She
absorb everything.
survives. She's DPS now, Quip. She's graduated.
She did it. All right. Dexterity.
One more day.
Yeah, let's quiet quit.
I wish that
Another
were
new
me.
move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
Never look up the phrase quiet quitting on LinkedIn. It's the worst fucking mistake of my life.
Oh god, why are you on LinkedIn?
That's how I found my job, Ruby.
No, why are you on LinkedIn socials?
Oh, well, sometimes I can't help it when I open up LinkedIn. It just takes me to the homepage by default, and I see some fucking atrocious shit on my feed.
Oh, horrifying. Oh.
Let's continuously drown March. It may not be a sword manual, but a tactical manual is still a fair haul. March 7 studies it for a long time. Kyukyu has posed how to beat Scott as the question to test March 7's tactical acumen. The lot of victory has been decided, and March 7th has thought this through.
What do you recommend?
Have Master Yunli impersonate me, a classic switcheroo.
What the?
You're so stupid, March.
Before we start the test, there's something I need to tell you, Miss March. I've received a challenge letter from Scott.
Yeah?
He's made thorough preparations, contacting the Realm Keeping Commission, and getting a... However, according to the...
Declining would be like...
But before that,
Is it that you don't want to teach her anymore, Master Yanqing?
no way. Master Yan Qing has been great to me.
Well, it's not really graduation.
it's when General Jing Yuan was teaching me sword...
After all,
Oh, right, I get to beat the
Master-
shit out of...
But
How will
kid
we ever
first.
find out if you don't even try?
unsheath your swords and
the final test. I'm a little nervous.
Kill.
Oh, come on, March 7th.
Your March is big and strong. I believe in her.
Yeah, she can beat the shit out of any child.
Cat Food's Minmo.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards.
Real strong and healthy.
You know, this is the second time this week I've heard Minmo be mentioned.
Minmo. Good. You should hear Minmo more.
Come get me!
Azure Dragon, White
Come get me,
Tiger,
he
less
says.
cards.
Okay, here goes. Break all of
All
his
in
words.
on not very sportsmanlike. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What?
I love the animations for that because it's where the CGs for the training CGs come from. It's good.
Out of moves! I failed.
Yeah, behold my martial arts style of dropping rocks on your fucking head.
Hey, if it works.
Not bad. You've made it this far, Miss March.
Oh,
Yeah, congratulations.
ha, I told you compliments make me better.
with your swordblade skills, you can...
Yeah, I'm pretty
Congratulations.
confident, but
Congratulations.
Looking back,
Congratulations.
I feel like
Congratulations, you
Congratulations.
more
won.
important
Congrats.
than just swordplay.
You fucked
Yeah,
it. You
I've
fucked
not
it.
only
Quit.
learned swordplay from masters.
Do you remember that, Ruby? Do you
But
remember
I've
getting those
also met a bunch
viruses?
of people.
Congratulations,
I
you
don't
won.
want
Gained a
to.
lot
I
of
don't want
insights
to. I
from
don't
my
want to remember.
experiences.
Fucking 2005, dude.
Those experiences will nourish your sword skills. It's just like Master Yun Li said. Everything can be
I'm
a
sorry,
sword.
I just
And there are
wanted to
endless
download Little
possibilities for
Bow
learning
Wow's
sword
latest
play in the
album off
vast
of
world.
LimeWire!
I never got a virus off LimeWire. I
That
just got
actually
fucking.
makes sense.
It was nine times out of 10. I remember it was the Seinfeld theme, which I thought was funny.
Now, I'd love to hear your suggestions on how...
Maybe there's another method we could use.
Let's do it! I already have an idea!
I remember Yen Qing once said, there are many ways to defeat villains. But if you want to become a true hero, you have to focus on self-improvement. Do you feel any closer to becoming the great hero you've always dreamed of?
Ah, yes,
Are you a
absolutely.
hero, March?
The great hero within me is definitely up to the task.
Nah, she's a supervillain. Trust.
March will end us all, one way or another.
You're so fucking short.
She is 4'0", I believe, which I think is very funny.
I just stared directly at Gallagher's nips.
I'm going up against Scott soon. Do you know why I'm visiting you, Chingchua?
Yeah, with you, me, and him here, the answer is pretty obvious.
Of course, we're here to play Celestial Jade.
Yeah, you just have pre-fight jitters, March. Let's play a couple of rounds to help you relax.
Wait a minute. I've been playing with you a lot lately, right? I've actually picked up a few insights. For example, I've been thinking lately that just defeating Scott with my swords might not be enough.
You thinking?
Yeah?
The
You
world
don't
is
really think
ending.
I'm dumb, do you?
Does she know, chat?
Well, here's the thing. Even if Scott apologizes, do you think he'd actually feel sorry for what he did?
Nah, it's more he's just honoring a bet. Whether it's apologizing or squealing like a pig, I doubt he'd do it willingly.
Remember when he barked like a dog back then?
Exactly. He just wants to show off, which is why he picked Arum Alley as the venue.
He definitely wasn't sorry then. Fuck.
You're right. Even though I'm not a fan, I'll help you figure something out.
Why don't you fill her in on what happened at Arum Alley earlier?
How am I supposed to know? I didn't do that event.
If being a workaholic were a disease, Scott would be in the ICU. It's okay to enjoy your work, but causing trouble in society is another story.
Oh yeah, it makes a lot of sense that she would despise him. He's too much of a busybody. He deserves a good scolding.
Scott really needs to apologize to regular people like me.
Yeah, regular people.
Come on, March. Let's go find it.
Regular
Huh?
people.
Oh, they count as quests, which means I get extra junk for it.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Now this smells good.
Oh, you've never been to Orem Alley. I keep forgetting.
He opened a box and he said, "This smells good." What was bro sniffing?
The box.
Well, well, if it isn't our hero, March 7th. And who do we have here with you?
Before you start the fight, I have a few words for you.
Huh? Who do you think you are? Is it like a Xianzhou thing to just show up uninvited?
It's okay if you don't know who I am. Introduce me to him.
Here's the shortest woman on the Zanjo Lafu. This
It
is
it is shocking how tiny she is.
this
I
is
think Fushan's the same height, but Shinsei feels shorter because she doesn't have any hair ornaments.
her hair goes down rather than up, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so she feels shorter.
This is the CEO of Dynasty Corp, Miss QQ.
Don't freak him out. I work as the head of the Divination Commission most of the time.
Heh, what's so special about being a diviner from the Divination Commission? I'm a specialist at the Interastral Peace Corporation. Tell me, what makes you think you're so great? Do you have more minions than me? Or do you earn more credits?
You may not be young, but your mindset is still that of a fresh-faced newbie who spends all their time on work while proudly proclaiming to love their job.
I just noticed she only has paint on one of her fingernails. I don't know how to feel about that.
Don't worry about it.
You! Shut up, you!
In my opinion, you enjoy playing the role
Yeah,
of
I
a
know some
joker,
people that do that.
spouting
It's
off
just,
outrageous
it's just
opinions
fast
just to seem
choice.
objective and indifferent whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, I guess I'm just so used to the conventional style of painting it.
Enough! Shut up!
Yeah.
What do you know about me? Don't act like you know everything!
Wow, you really got under Scott's skin with just a few words.
Ah, Cody says it's me again. How are you? We're good. I believe this person was here from one of the Morrowind streams earlier this week. In case you don't know, the person here on my right is Ruby. Say hi, Ruby.
Hello. Hello, it's me.
And right now we are trying to bully this fucking Seinfeld side character into apologizing to us.
Well, you almost got me.
Usually
I'm
by
here to
kicking his ass.
have a
But this
duel,
time we're
not
using
to
the power
debate
of
with you.
diplomacy.
Is this really the same harmless little sparrow we all know? More like one ferocious eagle.
Guess not. Eagle sounds about right.
He's almost as big as one, too.
That's the spirit. Strike while the iron is hot.
Leave it to me. I'm an expert negotiator. I'm just gonna stare at him and be like,
We've never fucked up a negotiation in our life. To be fair, if anyone could just stare at you, it would be fucking Gallagher, wouldn't it?
when you're 10 hours into the blissful dream and he just gives you that bartender stare. Oh, we're doing this again? Alright, cool. Are we lifelong friends?
Do you consider the
we've known each other
IPC
for
being
quite a
your
few years.
family?
When did I join Risk? Hold on.
Before I did, that's for sure.
Yeah, okay, I'll look for your initial message.
I'm gonna say we've known each other for about 5 or 6 years.
You joined in 2019, so you would be correct.
Yeah, that sounds right. Because I'm pretty sure Riz invited me right after I got cancer. Something like that.
Let's see.
Do I consider the IPC to be my family?
Of course I do. I have so many.
I
amazing
joined in
colleagues
2016,
there.
so
Have you seen
I've
our
known
structure?
everyone else
The
there for
town
8 years,
motivation
and I've known
department
Clip
makes
for
everything
5
feel
years.
even better than family.
So I don't talk to basically anyone else as long as 5 years, so hey, basically we're best friends.
Tell Scott to ask his underlings.
Ask your underlings if they honestly feel like the IPC is their family. You consider them your family, but do they feel the same way?
Trust me, if I was an IPC dude at the bottom of the totem pole, I'd be like, fuck this place.
Oh yeah, I tell this dude to go fuck himself.
Mr. Scott bosses me around as if he owns me.
A good bro of Scott's.
Oh,
I own you, and that's what makes us a family, right?
See, Scott? Looks like your bros have
Good
different
job,
ideas
Scott.
of what family means.
Ah, finally. The average Walmart employee family.
I heard even the lowest ranking Pierpoint folks feel
Also,
proud of the
we likely will
IPC's
not get to
success
see it
and
this
wealth.
session, but if
When
you
really think
if you
about
do
it,
lose to
how
Scott,
much
he
does the
doesn't
IPC's
he
success
keeps
and
his
wealth have
promise
to
and
do
he
with
trains March
you?
to be a mecha pilot.
Amazing. That's the best ending, honestly. Destruction
Honestly.
March.
Of course it has something to do with
Oh
me.
god.
It's literally just the Firefly gimmick except ice.
Then tell me, which of the IPC's achievements can you personally take credit for?
I was involved in the Al Room Alley investment project. And right now, I'm in charge of these transport ships. They may not seem like big things, but they can't be done without me.
This entire debate is about thoroughly breaking one sad, pathetic man's devotion to a corporation. Inquire about Scott's personal life. No, question Scott's indispensability.
Funny thing is, Arum Alley has actually been doing better since you left. As for those transport ships, do you really think no one else will?
Unironically, that's the most horrifying thing to these kinds of people. Because, yeah, no, you aren't special. There's thousands of you. You'll find another one in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, pretty much, because, like, think about it. Like, if you've ever met a hiring manager in your life, that is enough to instill a sense of existential dread. Because it is their job. There's an entire line of work involving denying and accepting people for work. And when you think about it that way, they must get hundreds and maybe even thousands in some cases of applications, and they have to pick out one. They will accept you for arbitrary reasons. They will deny you for arbitrary reasons. And you are not indispensable. If something about you changes, whether it's your performance or some other sort of attribute, they'll just fucking sweep you over and go for the next best option. And that's
everything about this lovely.
Ugh. This is why I've been trying to distance myself from my anxiety about work, because, like, the way I see it, if they're satisfied with what I'm doing, then they're not going to say anything about it. And if the only person who's critical about what I do is me, why am I even bothering with that at that point, you know?
Yeah.
I just got unlucky with that project. If the IPC had listened to me,
I think every
it would have been a
employee should be
massive
allowed to
success.
have one shot at
Shipping
their
and
boss.
transportation
Like, just
stuff.
one punch to the chin.
It's just impossible
I
without
think that's
me.
reasonable. Every employee gets one. You can stock it. You can just keep it in the pocket.
Oh, you
There's
better
only
be...
one.
You better be calling me
hit.
fucking
No.
Ganondorf the way I'm holding that fucking smash.
I've heard that the IPC's annual turnover is even higher than the total population of the capital of Passion. Even without you, they'd find other Scots to get the job done.
Oh god, this is so depressing for
Do
him.
you find it hard to fall asleep without scrolling through your phone?
You've
Do you hit
wasted your
the
whole
snooze button
life.
every morning? Do you feel useless at work hearing your bosses complaining about your incompetence?
Enough! Stop it!
We're terrifying
When you
this man.
actually think about your life outside of work, only one word pops into your head, doesn't it?
Overtime!
Please, just stop it! Please!
Mind crush!
You know, based on my work philosophy, I don't want to say you're not important. In fact, I'd say you are important. As an employee, you should take pride in living a good life for yourself, not just work.
But I don't have a life of my own.
We've broken him! Convince Scott to quit his job. You should unemploy yourself now. What should we do, Ruby? Should we be nice?
It's up to you. You can't lose because if you lose, it's a tie, and a tie is still a win.
Unless I double this somehow.
Well, why would you double it?
Just to completely break it for getting it right. I'll try to empathize with him.
I get how you feel. Honestly, I don't have much of a life outside of work either.
Oh, you don't get it. You're a freelancer on the Astral Express. You're nothing like me.
Hey, that's not the right thing to say.
Nah, it's fine. Negotiation success. I was just
You
trying to be
still-
nice, but now let's kick his ass.
Superior to
Yeah.
others. You have no time for your own life. You lack empathy. You're always worried about being looked down upon, and your self-esteem stems from the status the IPC gives you. Do you really want to live like this forever?
10,000 years, Scott.
Yeah, I've had this problem for a long time, where when I was a kid, I told you about my paralysis, right, Ruby?
Which one?
My facial paralysis?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I still deal with those feelings. When I talk about the problems I'm having at work and the stuff that freaks me out, like the anxiety with getting certain projects done or whatever, that's a less severe version of what I used to have when I was 10. I had it so bad when I was a kid that my fucking face just went blue for a few months because I was constantly aiming for perfection in 5th grade. It sucked.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's not right.
That's so mean. Just an ordinary person struggling, trying to survive. Don't you feel a twinge of guilt saying nasty stuff like that?
Of course I do. Because I'm just an ordinary person too. Now, Scott.
Let's take ibuprofen
Welcome
together,
back
Scott.
to the world of ordinary people. Mungming, the owner of the Sleepless Earl, went to great efforts to set up her shop. All so that workers like us can catch a break and find some joy in our lives. What makes you so different from her?
We didn't
How
even
would you
start.
feel if
Let's
you
take
worked so
ibuprofen
hard to
together.
create something,
What's the
only to have your
origin
boss
point for
wreck
that?
it and overwhelm you with unreasonable demands?
It had to have been a Tumblr post. I feel like that's
It
what it
has
was.
to be. It has to be,
We
right?
were
Yeah.
intending to defeat you in a duel and make you apologize to her. But now we see that won't work.
I see. I'll make a genuine, heartfelt apology to her. Enough. I understand.
Oh, I accidentally
We
pressed the
don't
button.
need to carry on with this sword fight.
Oh, I turned on my treadmill by
I'm going
accident.
to
Fuck.
apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl.
Wait, what?
and
I
to
was pressing
everyone
buttons on
fully
my desk and I
living
accidentally
their lives.
turned on the remote that toggles my fucking treadmill.
Time to work out, quit.
Oh yeah, baby. Especially after last night's exercise, that fucking killed me. Pro tip: never leave your phone on a treadmill when you're jogging, because that shit's gonna fucking shake off. This reminds you of hentai.
What? What?
I'm reading the chat. You saying this reminds you of hentai?
I don't like that.
Ruby, it's Honkai. Yes, you do.
Oh. I don't like it for that.
Or so she claims. But have you forgotten the squealing like a pig part?
Drop it. Scott is in the midst of introspection.
Scott humiliation kink dojin when?
Thank you, Miss
We need
March.
to put you down, quit.
You really are a hero. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to be happy. I'll have some tea, read the paper, explore the universe.
Yeah, just kidding, doll. I'm going to be playing Grand Blue Fantasy on my phone while I'm at work. That's definitely a way to relax.
Okay, without further ado, I'm going to apologize to the owner.
Is Grand Blue
Thanks.
relaxing for you, Quip?
No.
Is that the emotion you get?
As for this lousy job in the IPC, well, it's
I tried to
Time
come
for
back
some
to Grand Blue. I gave
serious
it a fair shot,
contemplation.
and I don't think I'm built for that life no more.
I grinded Ultimate Bahamut to get 15 grains so I could trade that in for, or rather, 15 cents I could trade in for grain so I could turn that into a brick so I could uncap this fucking fire weapon that is busted as hell.
Let's see.
The way it works is that it gives Singe stacks, which synergizes with Percival, and also Aglavale now because they have a Fire Aglavale now. And my god, Fire
think
Aglavale
you
shits
did.
out damage. But also, once you add a certain number of stacks, you heal at the end of every turn. And if you have more than 70% HP, you deal bonus damage every time you attack. So if you do Mana Diver, it gives itself double strike for 2 turns, or 3 turns, I forget which. So for those turns, you do your attack, it does the bonus damage from the weapon, then it does the bonus damage from playing Mana Diver, and then you do it twice. It shits out so much damage.
Catch you later.
We truly were the Grand Blue fantasy.
I accidentally became a Primal Fire Lord.
I'm so tired.
Oh god.
Haven't felt this exhausted in ages. You guys better treat me to something nice, March.
Yeah, we'll treat you to an Oreo Boba Shake.
Of course. Thank you,
It sounds-
Master Chingchua.
Weird,
What's wrong, Ruby?
potentially good, but also
You don't like
horrifying.
tapioca in your mashed Oreo milk smoothie?
I could go without the tapioca. Or mashed Oreo milk smoothie sounds pretty good.
It looks like an Oreo smoothie, but it's actually a bunch of fucking boba shredded into pieces to look like Oreo chunks.
Oh god.
The classic trick alongside telling someone that wasabi is actually mint ice cream. Martial meats will not solve the problem. QQ will handle things using a more refined approach. Yeah! Delicious. Yummy crystals.
I love crystals.
Someone stopped me on the road earlier. They said I was a 1 in a million super talented martial arts genius.
What? Why would you say that after the ending where we didn't actually fight anything?
Say what?
Someone stopped her in the road and called her a martial artist super genius. Holy shit, I'm
I
sitting in
believe
so
in
much
March.
money. Alright, March,
I don't know about you, I believe in March.
it's time to associate with suspicious foxmen.
You finally get to figure out what his character is because he barely talked in the main story.
You sure did. Hey, lock on.
Hey, lock on.
Go, white girl, go. Go, white girl, go. Oh, Miss March, you have some extraordinary talents. You are now ready to advance into the realm of innate artistry. In this level of ascension, you can learn integrated swordplay, result of integrating 2 swordplay schools.
That's the real March talent.
Let's go for the acuity route this time.
Yep. Nothing over that.
You've been playing Radiant
I will say
Story.
it is-
Another new move under my belt.
It is likely you'll be able to
Time
tap
to
out
try it out.
2 keys at once this round.
Because March is goaded like that.
They do straight up say, like, no, the things March is doing right now should normally take, like, decades of training. She's just kind of built different.
Which game is Radiant Historia again? Something tells me it's a DS game. It's Atlas's We Have Chrono Trigger at Home. I want to believe that means something to me. Yeah, fuck it. Let's all in on dexterity.
Let's do this.
Fast as fuck, boy.
I learned so much
She does want to
today.
burn her carbs,
Well
right?
done,
Well,
me.
this is the best way to do it. Do more cardio,
Wonder
March.
what I'll run into today.
March 7th is frustrated
cardio.
about how to improve her swordplay, but the Alchemy Commission might have some medicine that can help her. I think those are called steroids.
Yippee! Let's take drugs. We here on Glorified Glenn 436 promote the usage of anabolic steroids in competitive sports.
Glorified gains. You two are guests from the Astral Express, I assume. It is a blessed fate to have met you here. May I humbly introduce myself? I'm Zhao Chu, a healer from the Zensho Yaoqing. How may I address you? I'm March 7th, and as for this one, he's always coming up with something new. Might as well let him do the self-introduction. Why so formal? I'm your neighbor from the same world. He already said he's a healer, not a patient, and you're not hospitalized. Not anymore. I have long heard of the many shenanigans of the Astral Express's Nameless. If the lady is March 7th, this must be wild. Was the process of elimination even necessary? I'm much more respectable than he is. I don't think you and I are the same, March 7th. It appears I have made a faux pas. Now then, may I ask what the respectable Miss March is doing in the healer's market? Zensho's medical skills have long been renowned across the galaxy. I was wondering if I could find any Zensho stories in immersion on the miracle elixir. If I may remind you, Miss March, those who seek the elixir of life will usually likely attract the sinister lights of those such as the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. You elaborate on the matter of the upcoming duel between March 7th and that IPC busybody. So that's the case. I understand. A fight in 15 days is a rather tight schedule. It's no wonder Miss March seeks the medicine. Since you have run into me, you shall not have to look any further. Could you know where there could be a miracle elixir, Mr. Jiaochu? I've heard tell of a martial artist on the Zhenzhou Zhuming, whose mother bathed him in the miracle medicine since his birth. Sorry, Freudian slip. His body was rendered hard as steel, feeling no pain to all blows. Seriously? It was false. False? I'm listening so intently too. Then, are there
Thanks for
gentler
the help.
ways? Yeah, that was very helpful. Thank you for serving me up bullshit. I heard of a tower in the Zhenzhou Zhuming, where a feline-looking celestial dwelled atop. Swordmasters only had to consume a silkworm being that it planted. They could
I
instantly
wonder what
recover.
this is a reference to.
I wonder what this is referencing. Yeah. They could instantly recover from their most exhausted states and even go without food for 10 days. Now, I'm sure no one would feed this to a monster who was actually trying to destroy the Earth. That sure would be a boneheaded move. This one's good. This is also false. There is no such thing as chala het chala. You here to make a mockery of March or something?
Whip, I'm putting you down. Too late.
Unfortunately for you, I've got a senzu bean. Are you really a healer? I came to seek a prescription, and you're here spinning tall tales to taunt me. Please understand, I was merely testing your earnestness in seeking the medicine. This miracle elixir's shelf life is short, after all. What if you didn't dare try it after I went through all the hard work to make it? Wouldn't that be a waste? Shelf life. Are you making medicine or food? In our Ranji school's medical theory, medicine is food, and vice versa. We are what we eat, so the right food for the right ailments would naturally cure us. Since you're earnest in finding the right medicine, the next time we meet, I shall bring you a bag of oregano. You better not reject me then. Reject? Don't worry, I'll never waste the medicine that you worked so hard to make. You can't tell your masters about what transpired today. If you agree, I shall get right to collect the ingredients. Very well. Sure, Goodbye, Mr. Jiaochu. Jiaochu saunters off, never opening his eyes once. Can Jiaochu really make this miracle elixir? We should clarify this the next time we meet him. Let's see what his assist effects are. Only valid during a specific time. Please arrange your training schedule accordingly. First two actions.
Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
Alright, let's jolt up dexterity first.
Sounds good. Fast as fuck, boy.
And then 2 naps.
Take a little nap now.
A martial challenge has been sent to the Palace of Ashram's rear garden. March 7th's daily sword training has garnered the attention of the Lawfu Folk Swordsmanship Association, self-named. Oh wait, I think we read this one.
How should I go about this?
I think your Twitch stream died. Or is dying.
It's dying, yeah. Give me a second.
Yep, I was gonna say, I saw it happen. I was like,
That it would happen right now is kind of fucked. I'm gonna have to do something about this. I'm gonna have to call my ISP and be like, hey, what the fuck? Alright, so in that case, I'm gonna play an ad, and then I'll be right back.
Okay, we'll go and fix this problem. Do your best, Quib.
Alright, connection should be stable now. And all I did was get up and drink water. Truly,
do that more often. That just fixes my Wi-Fi.
Truly, QQ's teachings are influencing me now.
If it sucks, hit the brick.
Alright, let's increase. Tenacity and acuity.
That's like a good safe option.
I don't think so.
Cheers.
That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything.
No, March, don't absorb everything, please! God, do you imagine March is some kind of like Lovecraftian monster? Mind Killer Hot Pot. Super spicy. For the final action, Excursion additionally restores 100 move, with the excess move being converted to all stats at a 25% scale. Or
Good to me.
Hand Whip Chicken Blood Tea, which is training efficiency increases by 320% for the first action. I can't do math, but I think this is more efficient?
Yeah.
Dexterity it is.
Actually, can I see the gold one again?
Final action restores 100 mood, with excess mood being converted to all stats at a 25% scale. So that'd be a fourth of the value.
I think that's still worth it actually, because
So,
it's all stats.
alright. Because an 8, and then we 92, divide that by 4, that would be 23
I
to all
think
my
it
stats.
doesn't divide it. I think it applies it to all of the stats. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but at a 25% rate, that would be 23, 23,
Yeah,
23,
yeah.
23.
I think that's still worth it.
Alright. In that case, let us
Especially
learn.
because you're still early on in the run is when you're looking for more general stats anyway.
Fair enough. Dexterity, 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 dexterity. That's right, March, keep drowning.
I learned so much today.
You sure
Well
did, March.
done, me.
I'm proud of you.
Wonder what I'll run into today.
Jiaochu promised to bring a miracle elixir on the condition that March 7th keep it a secret. Here it is, the miracle elixir you wanted. I've stored it in this thermal box for you. What kind of medicine is stored in this box? I had to leave in a hurry today, so I didn't make much. There's millennial ginseng with sauce, obsidian herbal jelly, and hand-shredded icy lotus. Uh-oh, my food safety radar is blaring. What is any of this? I boiled and filtered obsidian ground paste, then added donkey hide gelatin, then finally added cornstarch to congeal it. Jesus Christ. Cornstarch really does solve everything, doesn't it, Ruby?
Have you tried the cornstarch slurry?
Have you?
Yes.
What did it taste like?
Yeah, nothing. You use it to make things thicker.
No wonder you've tried it.
It's just cornstarch. What the fuck are you talking about?
If a vampire bit a zombie, would the zombie become a vampire? Would the vampire become a zombie? I feel like those would cancel each other out. I feel like a vampire can't become a zombie and a zombie can't become a vampire because they're already both undead. Do you agree?
What do you say? Sorry, I spaced out a bit.
The chat asked, if a vampire bit a zombie, would the zombie become a vampire or would the vampire become a zombie?
I think the zombie will become a vampire.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
I think they've canceled each other out.
Maybe. It depends if the vampirism is like a separate disease thing.
Yeah, I guess the way I think of it is that I think of vampires as a curse, and I think of zombies as also a kind of curse. But I guess if you're thinking like Resident Evil zombies, I think vampire curse would cancel out biological virus, since I think vampirism as a curse gives you like superpowers to let you be immune to most disease.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This dish's color is black as ink and ebony jade, so I added rock sugar in case you got grossed out. Would you eat rocks, Ruby?
No.
So, aren't these herbs pretty expensive? Not really. I bought them for $4 next to a KFC. Just about the price of a meal at a restaurant. Come on, Miss March, please help yourself. Lock-on says if a zombie bit first, then the vampire becomes a vampy. If a vampire bit first, it would become a zampire. What is this, Underworld? What kind of logic is that? If you don't mind me saying, these just seem a little bit too creative. No, definitely no. We agreed in our previous meeting that I would bring the medicine you requested. Please do not refuse. You must consume, March. Consume. March's good-for-nothing stomach. Why are we staring at her tummy? Okay, I'll try it. And then March never ate again. You and March have had an uneasy meal, experiencing the real meaning behind Ranji School. Delicious! Is this really medicine? It's so delicious. Mr. Jachi, you must really be a master chef. I'm a healer. Chefs who don't want to be doctors aren't fit to be a general's loyal retainer. Wait, why am I even explaining this to you? Then will my swordplay improve if I eat all of this? Miss March, though the herbs I have selected are valuable beyond measure, they are still readily available for sale anywhere. At best, they can strengthen your constitution and replenish your nutrients. In other words, they won't help your swordplay much. There are items in my inventory that can help with crits. Who knows what trash can you rummaged through to get these?
Most of them.
This is different from the request. Basing off the herbs, they are enough to create the miracle elixir. Are there herbs that can't be bought? That's the million-dollar question. You two are sincere in your medicinal search, and I've got new dishes that I wish to test, so it was a mutually beneficial situation. I never promised that your skills would grow if you ate them. I feel like I got cheated. But I hear that there is a prescription aboard the Zhensho law food that isn't given to the public, only to the snake in the deep woods. A snake? That's right. It's a remedy used to feed spirit snakes. It's said that the snake used to be coated in gray-black, but with continued consumption of spirit fungi, ginseng, deer antlers, and other rare herbs for 2 decades, its entire body eventually turned red. The black snake turned into a crimson dragon? That's right. The ebony snake consumed spirit herbs and became a crimson dragon. Now that's a priceless herb. It's said that by imbibing the blood of a crimson dragon, one can be born anew with boosted strength. Since I've already revealed this much, I'll give you another tidbit. Such a crimson dragon is stashed within the Alchemy Commission. Really? Shh. It is said that when dragons spew blood, life is returned to the shadows. This herb is secret among secrets. Only the Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission is privy to its details. That is all I will say. A crimson dragon that's been fed rare herbs? Let's ask around at the Alchemy Commission next time. It's just gonna be ketchup or some shit. Virtue and Grace is now available as an excursion.
McDonald's ketchup, chug it from the bottle.
McDonald's ketchup, that's like 80% corn syrup.
Oh god.
Abandon all hope, hot pot. Training consumes all mood, and for every 1 mood consumed, efficiency increases 6%. Fucking hell. Or Tangerine Peel Jam. For the final action, increases strength and tenacity training's mood consumption by 100%, increases efficiency by 360%. What do you think's more efficient here?
I think usually the gold ones are better.
Alright.
You'll have to rest up the next day, but it'll be worth it.
Sure fucking will.
Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword.
I'm gonna teach March how to fucking eat the fucking Houston we have a problem sandwich.
Oh god.
That's right, March. I'm sending you to meet the Nihility Aeon. March 7th is grumpy, which will greatly reduce the efficiency of the next training session. Yeah. 240 stat boost, though. Jesus.
Yep.
March 7th is trying out Jiaochu's medicinal tonic when Bailu pops by. Mr. Jiaochu, this heirloom recipe of yours was picked up by a patient. Bailu is slightly confused. You shouldn't lose such an important thing. Jiaochu ponders for a moment. Such an important recipe should be given on March 7th.
What do you recommend?
Keep it well as an heirloom. All sword and no play makes March a dull girl.
Today,
we did it. We
you'll
drove
face
her
your first
insane.
test. It's all about the basics.
Good job, March.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready.
Oop. Alright, let's go. Alright, March. You have 0 hours of sleep. Let's do this. Show them your gamer rage.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, what's this?
I want to see March as a gamer. I don't think that's a good situation for anyone.
Oh, please look forward to that when we do the silver belt.
Awesome!
Oh god.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, what's this?
Capital G gamer.
Not very sportsmanlike. Yeah. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, what's this?
We did it, March. We killed them all.
Save the city.
Looks like I passed the test, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I just bypassed the negative effects of the mood draining because it reset to a new cycle. Sick.
Oh, yeah.
Kudzu cold cake. Let's see. One acuity, dexterity. Wait, that's strength. That's strength. Stop that.
I'll fight 10. That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb it.
The medicinal dishes provided by Jiaochu is quite expensive, but it is no miracle potion. So you mentioned the Crimson Dragon blood. Oh, is it this wild? Miss March, you're here too. You two really are inseparable. In spite of my efforts.
Regrettably.
Oh yeah, this is Alchemy Commission where Lady Lingsha works. What is with the grammar structure here? I noticed the two of you walking about the healer's market. Is there something you wish to buy? Truth be told, when we came by the Alchemy Commission, Mr. Jiaochu, the Yao Qing, mentioned that a Crimson Dragon was hidden in the Alchemy Commission. Crimson Dragon? Oh? Please, spare no details, the government official asks. You tell Lingsha about the appointed battle between March and Scott.
Detail.
A miracle elixir that could boost your skills? That rascal Jiaochu. Miss March, if the Crimson Dragon blood really existed, would you really dare drink it? I mean, would you dare? There's nothing to be afraid of. The apothecary's just right beside us. Miss March's reaction is quite adorable, so I'll be frank. The Crimson Dragon that Mr. Jiaochu mentioned does not indeed exist. Or does indeed exist. How did I fucking gaslight myself into thinking there was a not word?
Good word, Square.
My brain do not process good. So, where is this Crimson Dragon, Master Lingsha? The Crimson Dragon is nothing more than a guessing game concocted by Jiaochu. If I'm not wrong, the item you seek far and wide is right before you. Then you were completely coated in black? I'm not some viper, but I do have pills that will cause people's skins to darken. Would you like to try one, Wild? No. So what Mr. Jiaochu wanted me to find was Lady Lingsha's blood? My Kamen Rider show is getting a goddamn director's cut finale?
Which one?
I assume he means, not Geats, Alchemy one.
Oh, Gotchard.
Yeah, Gotchard. I mean...
Gotchard, or...
Wouldn't that not be the first time that a Kamen Rider show's got a director's cut finale? I feel like that's definitely happened in Heisei. I've practiced my skills across the universe and consumed myriad medicines for over a century, so I do fit the description of a Crimson Dragon. If you really want to, I can absolutely give some to you, Miss March. But the dose is what makes medicine poisonous. You can't just be focused on the advantages of the medicine and ignore the dangers of its poison. The Crimson Dragon blood is right here with me, so you'll have to contemplate this carefully, Miss March. March 7 quickly throws you a glance with anxiety, hoping you will throw out some suggestions. Suck her blood. There are 5 items that have a director's cut. Kuga has a director's cut? For its ending? I don't remember that. Kuga, Deno, Oz, and Forze. Yeah, she already agreed to your request. Just suck her off. It's fine. But I never thought that Master Lingsha would be the Crimson Dragon. Kuga has one for the first 2 episodes. Ah. I guess that makes sense. It was the first Kamen Rider show in, like, what, a decade? More, even? I want to say 15 years, right? Because Black RX was 87. And you forgot technically Shin Kamen Rider has one? It's not out yet? That's a movie, isn't it? Or are we mixing this up with one of the many thousand other Shins? Mr. Jiaochu even said before that when the Crimson Dragon spits blood, its life will return to the gloom. Master Lingsha does not have to take such a huge risk. Worry not, it's just a few drops. It won't cost me my life. I see you struggling to make a decision. How about this? You can tell me your choice next time we meet. Yes. Steroids and blood doping.
Drink the girl blood.
Gross.
You gotta quit.
I was summoning the dork that came up with this rotten idea to come forward and explain himself to me. Why the Ruby text here? What?
It's him.
Do I really need the Crimson Dragon blood? I may have an answer ready the next time I come to the Alchemy Commission. Yes, March. Blood doping.
Blood doping, he said we just eat the blood. Nutrients.
Blood sausages. Don't think the cursed thought. Don't manifest it out. Okay, good. I'm done.
That man keep up.
Pearl powder milkshake. Yeah.
Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
Alright, we need to level up Acuity now. Oh, god damn it. Alright, Origin, this one's for you.
Yeah!
Horrifying.
Just making sure. Oh, it's for the final action.
Let's do this!
Lingsha has purchased some new aromatics. Jiaochu and March 7th have been invited to experience them. This calming fragrance is pretty unique. Lingsha lights an incense stick and gently fans the smoke towards March 7th. You need to visualize a specific image, and the object you seek will appear in the smoke. Lingsha's voice gradually fades away, and what March 7th seeks starts to take shape.
How should I go about this?
Acuity. Does Miss March desire her own memories?
That's enough training for today.
Have fun plus. Thanks, Origin. Licorice ice cream. Medium spicy fried. I don't know what that is. Codonopsis?
What?
I don't know what this food is.
I've never heard of that. Let me see. Codonopsis.
It's gonna be something cursed. I just know it.
Oh, it's just a root vegetable in China.
Oh. Well, fair enough.
That's it. There's nothing special.
It tastes like beets, Ruby. I think... Will this work? Let's check. Oh yeah, okay.
Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword.
Soon, March. Soon. I don't think I've actually seen this one yet. You are March 7th. This is the 4th level of your dream. Who am I? Where am I? Oh no, I can't open my eyelids. Wow, the 5th level of your dream? What?
She's falling asleep.
Oh wait, we saw this one.
Yeah, each note has 2 variations, which is just enough before you get bored, in my opinion. So I think that's fair.
Pinky and the Gray, please.
I learned so much today.
Kudzu Cold Cake. The second one and third one are interesting.
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
Alright, so 2 excursions. We're gonna do... I think that's the one, yeah. And then 2 more acuities.
I'll fight 10.
Damn! March 7th is trying out Zhao Chu's medicinal tonic when a burly man suddenly walks over. Doctor, save me! The heavy-set man is obviously sick. Someone poisoned me with a 3-laugh powder. If I die, I'll die if I hear 3 laughs. Do you have an antidote for me? Antidotes for such martial arts and murder poisons are hard to find. March 7th thinks for a moment.
What do you recommend?
Don't come to me then. I love to laugh. Ah ha ha ha.
Oh, you.
I'll do acuity plus 25. You're done for. Go home early. Goodbye.
Let's think about that.
Time for your second test. I'll be...
That's right, Yunli. We're gonna kill
According
you.
to the schedule,
Except
there's
you don't have a
test
boss
today,
fight
right?
design, so we can't beat the
I'm
shit out of
ready.
you.
Yeah.
Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
March will be unstoppable in the next playthrough. Ah, yes, frog burps. My favorite.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, what's this?
Death.
Yeah! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, what's this? Awesome! Now watch this!
No, actually, you're not allowed to summon ads. Die.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, what's this? Yeah! Oh, I get it!
Urethra.
That's right, Ruby. Urethra. Oh, excuse me.
Good fight.
Phew.
Dawn of the final trial. Do you want Mind Killer or Hot Pot? I'm gonna go for Hot Pot. Fuck it, let's go.
Yeah.
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
Alright, so train Acuity and then Ascend. Oh,
Another
More
step
moves to
closer
master.
Star crazing glass grates.
that's right, March. We're gonna kill.
Wonder what I'll run into today.
Lingsha confesses to having the Crimson Dragon blood in her own veins, but March 7th cowers away. Hey, Yaochu, you know what the Crimson Dragon you said is? Lady Lingsha has already sought me out. I also know how the matter roughly went. It's your fault for spewing all that nonsense. I bet Master Lingsha reprimanded you harshly. Oh dear, it's all my fault. Reprimanding aside, Master Lingsha still asked me if you wanted the Crimson Dragon blood in the end. Let me say it first. I've already thought it through. I don't need it. But I said that Miss March is training. She'll definitely need it, so she had me bring a bottle for you. Jiaochu shakes the glass bottle in front of you, within it containing about 500 milliliters of Crimson Dragon blood. Gross. What? That much? Is Miss Linksha alright up there? You really
Drink
don't
the
need
blood.
it? 500 milliliters of blood? That sounds like so much.
It is. That's a lot of blood.
That's like a fucking, like... I can picture, like, just a fucking glass of orange juice, but it's all blood. Gross. I really, really don't need it. Since you're here, are you gonna drink it?
Someone's gonna drink it.
I reject my humanity! Ciao, Jove! Thanks, game, for referencing that.
Yes, you're welcome.
Also, I've never seen that translation before.
Which one?
Maybe it's for legal reasons, but... Oh, that's nice. That's
wait.
a fucking typo. I shall cast off my human shell then, Jiao Jiao. Let me drink it. This is definitely, obviously, I reject my humanity, Jojo.
Yes, it is.
I've never seen it translated like that, though. Maybe it's a different... It's a different sentence in the original text here, but, like...
I wouldn't be familiar.
It would be weird that it was translated like that to me. Brave soul, take it. Oh, you got it. You drink the Crimson Dragon blood in one swig in front of Jiaochu on March 7th. Smooth and thick, the sweet fruit aroma carries a hint of just the right... Jiaochu, stop teasing the both of them. This bottle just contains red sunset juice, doesn't it? Master Linksha has such a strong sense of smell. I see it now. Is this some test that you two came up with to teach you some kind of lesson? You misunderstood us. I merely wish to see what adorable reaction you would have. Thanks, Sparkle. Then did I not have changed anything? How
She
could
ain't
you say
sparkling
that
that
much?
much.
Think about the herbal cuisine you ate. You received a well-balanced meal, a regular routine, and daily exercise. Finally, you achieved a healthy body. Which, sadly, is a standout among a lot of people. Eh? A well-balanced diet and exercise are more effective than some unknown miracle elixir. In the Immersia, the miracle elixir, mutations, and unparalleled martial arts mastery, they're not so different at all. Just lazy tricks by the creators to package a way to reap what one has not sown. Please do not fall for such parlor tricks. But I love reading Isekai, Jiaochu.
Isekai.
I love consuming my fucking lazy fantasy slop. But is there really no miracle elixir in this world? Do you remember the legend of the plague's author leaving behind the fruit of longevity? There are miracle elixirs in this world, and they've long had price tags on them, but I'm afraid we will never be able to afford them.
Basically, you're poor.
So he says, but, I mean, have you seen... Do you even know how many credits I spend every week? Even if I told you, you wouldn't believe
How much is in your wallet right now, Quip?
At least 500,000?
That's not enough.
Shit, at least 5 million?
No.
I own the bank now.
Question yourself, Quip. Thing come out in real life on planet Earth. Eat this, you will become immortal. How much would you charge?
I would charge the amount for a measles vaccine. If you simply wanted to treat us to an herbal feast, why couldn't I tell the two masters about it? This was also simply a psychological suggestion. Did you feel that the medicine was more effective after what I said, Miss March? You know too many shams for a healer. The Realm Keeping Commission probably has many records of such fraudulent incidents. I was simply learning from the cream of the crop. Please do not worry, Miss March. If you need help defeating Scott, please feel free to look for me at the Alchemy Commission. I will definitely help you out.
Believe him.
When the time comes, if you also require my help, I shall do so, Miss March. Yes, yes, thank you both, Mr. Jiaochu, Master Lingsha. We literally got the Michael secret stuff. Oh, I could get 2 boosts. Gotta run these 2, I think.
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
Soon, March, soon. You'll become all-powerful. Incidentally run into the Jiaochu. Incidentally run into Jiaochu researching a new medicinal recipe. This is a method of thought recommended for Miss March. Jiaochu draws an acute triangle on a piece of paper. Miss March, how will you use this triangle to cook a great dish? Is this the method for learning the Renzi School of Medicinal Tonic? March 7 ponders.
How should I go about this?
Shred it into pieces and throw them into the noodle soup bowl to be dissolved.
Wonderful.
That feels the most in character for March.
Yeah.
Alright, we've done it. We've maxed out 2 stats. How do these 2 interact together?
No idea.
I don't think they work together. They're literally mutually exclusive. Well, strength and tenacity. And then... Chow.
Another step closer to star
Yes.
blazing glass greatsword.
Yes! Become strong, March. Kill.
Real strong and healthy.
I think I fucked up. It's fine. Hello.
Yeah. Not a big deal.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? This is the last day, right? Yeah. Let's consume all her stamina.
Really? Just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
Alright, let's see. First action. Training efficiency increased by 700%. Excellent. Oh, I see. Well, this won't do anything for me, so let's do that. Incidentally bumped into Bailu treating Jiaoqi. What's wrong with this doctor? When trying out new medicinal tonics, I'm always wondering if it's poisonous. Jiaoqi was broken out in a cold sweat, but his demeanor is steady. That feeling of stinging numbness is truly thrilling. Bro, what?
I love eating poison.
New ingredients, new fusions, new risks. Yet March 7th is thinking about other things.
What do you recommend?
Are you trying new medicines on me? New breakthroughs are treading
Not
thin
the
line
best
between
idea.
poison and medicine. It's okay, I got this one from Amway. Then my stream was completely erased forever.
Before we start the test, there's...
No, we're not starting anything. We're gonna just kill you. Die,
Final
Yang.
test. I'm a little nervous. Come on, March 7th. You got this.
Alright, we're gonna beat you to death. Holy shit!
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. What's this?
Random bullshit go!
You're all in on it.
Throw the kitchen sink at him.
Now what's this?
March isn't even moving at this point. There's just shit being thrown at him.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs.
That's the sword techniques. That's the spirit of the sword.
Come get me. Punish evil.
Not very sportsmanlike.
Oh my god!
Oh, I get it. Azure Dragon, White
Stuff
Tiger,
just keeps
less
getting
carbs.
thrown at him.
Random bullshit, go!
Have at you. You're all in on it.
March, who trained you, Virgil? What's this shit?
How's this?
Not very sportsman. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. What's this? Awesome.
Urethra!
Urethra.
Not bad. You've made it this far, Miss March.
Oh wait, I can't
Miss
skip
March.
this.
You...
Oh,
Congratulations!
ha, I told you.
With your sword.
Yeah,
Now it's time to unleash our secret
Yeah.
techniques.
Those experiences
Scott.
will nerve.
that actually makes sense. Now, I'd love to hear your
Why did I just
suggestions
see
on how to
Gallagher's
defeat
ass for a
Scott.
second?
Don't worry about it.
Maybe there's another method we can use.
Let's do it. I already have an idea.
I remember Yan Qing once said, there are many... Do you feel any closer to be...
Ah, yes, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely, which is why I'm gonna dope up. Oh, hi, Bailu. Did they not want to get your voice back or something?
I'm about to duel with
Oh, wait,
Scott.
they did get
and
a voice
I
back,
always
didn't
feel
they?
like my fighting skills haven't improved enough. Can I really defeat Scott? Oh, I'm starting to worry. I mean, don't you have some miracle pills that can instantly unlock my meridians? Boost my cultivation and make me a super strong hero? You know, the kind where you just pop one and instantly
Good luck
become
with
an
that, March.
invincible sword master.
We'll use the power of medicine, alright, don't you worry.
Are you a disciple of Sanctus Medicus or something?
Hey! Don't say something like that in front of these healers! I don't want to end up in some realm-keeping commission court.
Well, even though it's a risky idea, I'm glad you're finally willing to do whatever it takes to win, Miss March.
Hey, that's actually a compliment I don't want to hear.
Hey, don't worry, just inject this once and you'll never have children ever again, but you'll definitely be #1 athlete at the competition.
We don't have any convenient pills like that. But if you just need a temporary boost for the duel, we might be able to figure something out.
I've made a bowl of matsutake longan white bamboo sparrow soup for you, Miss March.
Oomphy.
It's nourishing and will give you a good
Oomphy.
energy boost.
I want some too, I want some too!
Hey now, this tonic is very potent. If you don't engage in any intense physical activity, it might do more harm than good.
By the way, there's a space cancer inside of me right now. I think I will be fine.
Can I drink half now and
answer.
save the other half for later? Just in case Scott beats me, I can use it to recover.
Are you really lacking in confidence, Marge? I was actually looking forward to tripling the fee when the IPC guys came in for treatment.
Don't do this!
You don't know the half of it. Those IPC mechs pack a huge punch.
If it's just pain you're afraid of, I might have a solution.
That's right, March. We're gonna take ibuprofen together.
Here. This medicine is named Yabra. A tiny
March
dose
loves
can numb the
ibuprofen.
body's senses and alleviate any sensation of pain. Actually, some of the Cloud Knights use pellets which contain trace amounts of this ingredient. When you block pain on the battlefield, you have a better chance of beating your opponent and surviving.
Well, you know, I might also have a
Whoa,
solution,
sounds
March. It's
incredible.
called sativa.
But are there any side effects?
No, not at all.
Never a bad thing.
We use it for surgeries in the Alchemy Commission. So, what kind of side effects could it possibly have? It's just,
Just what?
well, the thing is, pain is your body's way of warning you something is wrong. If you ignore it and push through, you might end up with some serious injuries without even realizing it. I had a patient who took some before a fight, only to realize that afterwards, his lower body was missing.
Hey, don't worry about it. If Berserk taught me anything, it's that ignoring your pain is fine, regardless of how many bone-shattering injuries you have.
Okay, enough.
Bones.
I'm not taking any medicine. I'll just tough it out.
We're all brainstorming ideas. Why are you so quiet, Dr. Jiaoqiu? Dr. Jiaoqiu! Jiaoqiu! Marge is about to face off with Scott. What are you doing?
I'm cooking.
Oh, sorry. I heard March was planning to use some medicine against Scott, so I made some preparations. Well, it seems you're struggling to think outside the box. Sometimes weakening your opponent is just as effective as improving your own combat skills. It's all about innovation.
That's right, we're gonna drug Scott.
Oh, wait. Could it be that the Yaoqing people
Yay.
have some secret formula that could help me?
Exactly. This is the closely guarded secret of the Yao Qing's Rancha school. If it weren't for Miss March's upcoming battle, I would never divulge it.
Wait, do you plan on slipping Scott a laxative?
Let's go!
How did you figure that out? Looks like I'm too predictable.
Praise be to the Zensho medicine.
Seriously.
Don't you love drugs,
Don't even
Quip?
compare this guy to us.
Especially
Well, Dr.
poisoning people.
Jiaoqiu, are we really doing this? Shouldn't we defeat him in
What
a
the
more
fuck is honor,
honorable
March?
way? Maybe we
Who
should
the
just
fuck
completely forget about
cares?
this idea.
Jiaoqiu, feed him the $5 chalupa!
Huh? You don't agree with my methods? But it's already too late. Moza has already taken care of things.
Oh god.
Wait, so while you seem to be playing with your phone, you were actually arranging things with Moza? Are all Yaoqing people as quick as you?
That's right, March. I arranged for him to feed him mozzarella sticks that were laced with laxatives. He'll be shitting for 8 hours straight.
All right, it's time for the duel. Just go fight that Scott guy. I've got something else to do, so I'll be off.
Fine.
He ran away!
Call that King Mozzarella's revenge.
What should I do now?
I think it's time to put you down, Quip.
What's done is done, March. We just have to keep moving forward.
Rest assured, we will come to Scott's aid if needed. Let's hope he's all right.
Let's go.
Hey, wait a second. What's this? Oh. Oh, sick. Yes. Yes, give me more money. Give me more resources. Yes. How are my resources right now, actually? Ah. Never mind. I was lying when I said 500,000. I only have 370. Alright, to Orem Alley we go. Okay, everything looks normal so far.
Ah, March 7th. You finally decided to show up. Bet you don't know how incredibly unpopular you are here in Aurum Alley.
Unpopular? What are you talking about? Who in Aurum Alley wouldn't like a cheerful and adorable young lady like me?
Oh, I've caught wind of the
How
gossip.
humble.
They're just scared of Yang Qing and Yun Li's power, so they don't have the guts to speak up. Guess what? A brave soul approached me in secret earlier, encouraging me to defeat you and seek revenge for all the people in Aurum Alley.
Oh no.
And you know what else?
Yeah?
He gave me and the guys a big pot of his special medicinal soup to drink, so we can come at you with
soup.
triple the energy.
Don't you love soup, Scott? It's made just for you.
Well, they do sound like a brave soul.
You should shit yourself now.
Now.
So, did you guys take it all?
Of course we did. That soup was surprisingly delicious. Who'd have thought, in a cold and indifferent place like the Law Fu, we'd find something so heartwarming?
I'm just gonna take a few steps back and,
All right, enough talking. Let's go, boys. That delicious medicinal soup will give us the strength to win.
Don't push yourself too hard. Just leave if you can't handle it.
Spare me your fake concern.
Okay, what is this gonna do?
My stomach hurts. What's happening? Mine hurts too. Could it be that something was wrong with that too?
Oh, smile, Tianzhou.
Oh, not good. I think last night's dinner's about to make a grand exit.
Oh god!
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Everyone's
See ya.
dead.
Stop there! Don't you dare run away!
Sorry, but I can't hold it any longer. I really.
Spare me the detail.
Was that called diarrhea shockwave?
It sure was.
The Astral Express is racing away.
I like the touch that the robot isn't affected, obviously.
Are we hearing Scott shit himself while we fight the robot?
Yes.
That's horrible.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, let's
Also, in
march!
case you can't tell, as long as you're using someone else's help, you don't have access to your social needs.
Ah. They keep coming in and they immediately feel the need to shit themselves.
It all hits you at once, you see.
Less carbs,
So are you ready for the Fate Stay Night collab?
I'm not gonna pull for Archer.
What? Why? You don't like Archer?
I haven't interacted with Fate at all.
I lost.
Neither have I, don't worry.
You fight too dirty, March 7th. You are truly despicable.
You're a scoundrel among scoundrels, March. This is your legacy.
You'd better go to the bathroom.
It's too late, March. I've already shit my pants.
No, I don't need to go to the bathroom anymore.
Oh my god!
Tragic.
Just
We should all
step.
pour one out for Scott.
Bro. What about the big squealing part?
Let's just forget about that part. He's already in such a sorry state.
I genuinely cannot believe this strat was to make them shit themselves.
I have one last thing
That's
to
the
say
power of
for
drugs,
March
baby.
7th.
Modern medicine
Fine.
wins
Give
again.
me a piece of your mind if you want. I admit it. I was kinda out of line.
Out of line? That was out of pocket, March.
You've earned my respect.
But make.
You've earned my respect.
Wait, what?
March 7th, you're the first person I've ever known who's just as despicable, cruel, and as heartless as me. But this time, you outdid yourself, being even more vile, more ruthless, and more unscrupulous than ever. I accept my defeat.
Bro, stop talking to me. You have shit in your pants. I don't want to be near this.
Maybe we'll actually become real friends someday. If you want to come and work for the
The
IPC,
AoE is
I'll
already
gladly
about
write
to
you a
hit you quick.
recommendation
You
letter.
can't escape.
No!
Your compliments make me so mad. Can I give him another beating while he's down?
You made me shit my own pants. Want a job? March, do you really want to touch him while he's in this state? What if you feel something squishy? You would never forget that for the rest of your life.
Oh, that's traumatizing.
Go for it.
Go for it. I don't have the strength to fight back anyway.
A single drop of icy tear finally succumbing to uncontainable sorrow escapes from the corner of the man's eye.
Forget it. I don't kick people when
In
they're
this
down.
moment, we should all remember
even
his
if they
struggle.
annoy me.
I don't think I would ever survive the experience of shitting my pants in public. I think I would just die.
I would rather just kill myself.
I would actually just fucking use what remains of my dignity to crawl off and then just let myself land at the bottom of the fucking ship.
Fellas, anyone else who could still move? Help me!
Imagine having the shits and being ordered by your boss who has shit his pants to pick him up. I just... This is so fucking gross. Oh my fucking god. Several IPC reports that you can
Really
still
got you.
rush into the crowd and carry off. It's gross!
Miss March, maybe
It
we
is.
should
It's-
try something more
it's
honorable
roomy.
next time.
It wasn't my idea. It was all that pink-haired fox acting on his own.
Toilet humor
All I
is the
did was,
oldest form of humor, quit.
Kind of engage in free-form sword fighting.
But Ruby, There was no toilet.
Tragic. Man, I didn't eat the soup. Fair enough.
Jiaochu never said the medicines must be used on oneself. That's gross. That's so fucking gross, bro. Alright, we're gonna...
We have defeated.
Master Yenqing? Master Yun Li?
Oh?
You're teaching rocks! Shame my body can't keep up with my brain.
The one you're missing is I think you've never done Fuoho's track,
I
but
did the
following
normal one.
Fuoho's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. Yeah, March 7th, Hunt Eidolon.
You still have 3 more, and her last one is kind of nuts.
I'm gonna have to naturally roll March dupes.
You can't. She's not on a gotcha.
How the fuck do I
Rather
get
wait till
Eidolons?
next patch.
Damn it!
Wait till next patch. It perish.
Are we gonna get more of these or what?
I think it's next one's gonna be story.
Ah. A genius gamer pledges to make a replica of a rare ether spirit. Fucking hell.
Are you a gamer, Quip?
I don't know, Chad, am I a gamer?
If you are, I'll have to put you down. I'm sorry.
Really? Just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
Look at all this March cultivation. Alright, we're gonna do the strength and defense route this time.
I think we did strength and defense the first time. But, oh, wait, we haven't done the final.
We haven't
thing,
done the
yeah.
United route. Describing it like it's a fucking VN.
But in this one, I think you should be strong enough. You can cap all of them if you play it smart.
Damn.
That's enough training for today.
March 7th is frustrated about how to defeat the mech, but the Artisanship Commission might offer her some inspiration. Hey, Weldon, what's your name again? March 7th, am I right? Holy shit, fucking tiny gremlin. A Stellar Hunter. The fact that you're here, does that mean that the Zen show is again... Don't be so paranoid. I'm not an infectious virus. It's our downtime now. I'm not on any script or mission. I suggest you pretend to have not seen me. The real Silver Wolf will never be here. Oh, you're right. What you see is nothing but a hyper-realistic holographic projection. I'm here at the Zen show to meet a veteran player at a game in person. It has nothing to do with you.
Damn.
Can you still call that in person when you meet him via holographic projection? Don't sweat the details. What about you two? Taking a stroll in the Artisanship Commission? Well, the IPC mechs are a Rumaton too, so I was hoping to find some inspiration here on ways to defeat the IPC mechs. Inspiration to defeat the IPC mechs? Plenty of time now anyway. How about explaining the situation? She's gonna hack them all.
She's an epic hacker.
Where the fuck did this guy come from? Hey, why am I a busybody too? Huh? That's it? What do you mean by that's it? Are you looking down at me? My, behold the youngsters these days. I have been standing here for a considerable duration, yet not a single soul deigns to acknowledge my presence. Who are you? Are you the smelter extraordinaire? Yes, it is I, the smelter demon. I'm here to take your souls. Master Gongxi was a veteran player of Ethereum Wars. If only I'd ever done that event.
Yeah.
I got the information you wanted, but if it's something important, should we excuse ourselves? It's fine. You can stay if you're interested. Alright, let's go, March. Some time ago, an Ethereum Wars player posted that they had captured a rare double-type ether spirit. It has the stats of a mechanical ether spirit and an aberrant ether spirit. Actually, this is the Pokemon event, right?
Yeah, this is a Pokemon event. I don't think we've done this yet.
I touched it just a smidge.
The canon moment you supposed to meet Gwen
Oh yeah, I didn't get that far. In other words, this rare spirit appears to be a mechanical soul with an aberrant ether spirit, causing a deviation in the Ethereum Wars' system judgment. So I consulted Master Gongshu, who is more experienced and knowledgeable. Now we're here to discuss this matter. Nerds! Can I have one too? No way. Even if you were seeking out to capture an ether spirit, we must play by the rules. Mature players will seek information by themselves. I did mention an Arumaton, but these rumors of mechanical souls simply don't hold up under scrutiny. They're utterly unbelievable. You're simply wasting your effort here. What's there not to believe? There are plenty of strange things happening in the cosmos. Let's cut straight to the chase. What about the Arumaton Gatekeeper? I have good and bad news.
Actually, good soup. Oh god. I don't want to think about soup after last arc.
Hey, Ruby, remember what I said about the black bean soup?
Yeah. Oh no.
Please don't tell me that the bad news is that the Arumaton Gatekeeper is gone. You're right. It was automatically seen as faulty machinery and was thrown into the scrap heap. The good news is there's still hope of finding it. I knew things would not be that simple. It seems like you two are interested in the rare ether spirit too. I'll be here for some time. If you wish to look for me, you can try your luck here. We'll take our leave then. See you around. Superwolf, holographic projection, and Master Gongshu have left. A rare Arumaton Gatekeeper? That could probably give you some inspiration. Perhaps we can come to the Ardenship Commission and ask Silverwolf about it next time. Let's see what her assists are. The assist effects provided by Silverwolf are only valid once the specified conditions are met. Alright. All stats... All bosses speedrun. Jesus. Planned activities are all different. All stats' improvement rate increases by 90% for today.
Yeah, all for fucking move names are fucking nerd shit.
Rhythm, combo technique, and interception assessment. Fuck. Alright,
it's either hacker shit or nerd shit.
All bosses speedrun.
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
Planned activities are all different.
Let's do this.
People may not be aware that March 7th once arduously trained in the ultimate move called Star Shatter, Shard Supreme, but her efforts have been in vain so far. However, with the guidance of two sword masters... But apart from March 7th, there probably isn't anyone who knows what this Star Shatter Shard Supreme move is all about. Your imagination must flow for a sword move to be completed. How about taking a break now to refine the design of Shard Supreme?
What do you recommend?
Strength.
Good.
We're strength maxing, Ruby.
I learned so much today. Well done, me.
What?
Endurance challenge. Only planned for training. Oh. All stats improvement rate increased by 90% for today.
find time to try it out.
Alright, I see, I see. Sriracha chicken ramen with eggs a go-go? God damn. That sounds fancy.
That's enough training for today.
Oh damn.
Wonder what I'll run into today.
You encounter Silverwolf, who just so happens to be collecting rare ether spirits, only to find the Irumaton has been handled. I need to turn my fucking AC, it's getting hot. Forgive me, Ruby, but you're gonna hear more background noise. Hey, perfect timing.
That's
Master
fair.
Don't You has found the scrapped Irumaton gatekeeper for me. Unfortunately, it has lost even its most basic programs, not to mention its mechanical soul. To find out whether a mech has a soul, you can ask Mr. Skrillum directly. Maybe he will know the answer? I want to find the ether spirit, not a philosophical answer. Also, are you telling me to ask him politely? Impossible! He isn't the one
Oh, yeah, I
blocking
don't know if he
76 of your game accounts.
Yeah, I don't know if you did the Silverwolf quest. I forgot.
Hey, shut it. I can block your game account too. Do you want to try it? What should I do now? Have you asked Master
Yeah,
Don't
so if
you?
you
Sorry,
if you didn't do Silverwolf's quest, it ends with Skrulim and Herta fucking her over by banning all of her gotcha game accounts, to which she just screams in agony and runs off.
Based? He's a practical man. He doesn't believe in the theory of mechanical souls. Have you heard of the Mechanical Soul School? They are one of the countless extinct schools of the Intelligentsia Guild, active before the Emperor's War. These scholars claim that every machinery has a soul within it from the moment it is created on the production line, but it is limited by the hardware and has no way of expressing it, similar to human beings. They even came out with a whole mystical ritual to communicate physically with the machinery. But everyone thought that they were crazy. Rumors said that all members of this school were killed in the Interstellar War. But guess what? The mothership that encountered the ambush returned to their home planet. But wouldn't that mean someone survived? No one survived. It was as if the mothership had a cheat code. It took over the vehicle, fired the weapons, and piloted on its own. It even escaped from the engagement zone and brought the bodies of the scholars back to the home planet. Jesus.
We gotta put him down.
None of the victims had witnessed the mechanical soul, yet proved its existence. Could it be controlled by a heliobus? Do you know how huge the astral spirit must be to control a mothership? A heliobus is out of the question. I mean, we did see a giant heliobus lady, didn't we?
Did.
What about you? Where do you stand? The real unknown should not be explained by knowledge.
Time putting you down quick.
That makes two of us. Right, Seven, what about you? Do you believe in the existence of mechanical souls? The airship moved on its own and brought its owner's remains back home. If mechanical souls do exist, wouldn't it be romantic? It would meet a kind-hearted mechanical soul. Maybe it would be willing to teach me how to defeat the IPC mech. I almost forgot you were still looking into that matter. After all, I'm born with a strong sensitivity to spirits.
Are you? Are you?
Yes. Make sure your Vivek voice guest stars in all future streams, Wild. It's basically just the Xavier voice.
Yeah, I thought it was doing a Xavier voice from the start.
I've been doing this voice every time I read one of the Vivek sermons because they just...
They are kind of Xavier-ish.
They speak with the verbosity of something that would be spoken by Xavier in one of his philosophical terradiums. I'm sure the mechanical
I'm
souls
still
will be
sad.
willing to communicate with you. What?
I'm still sad Fur never got to experience all of them in vivo.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Why'd you guys end up not doing the multiplayer, Marlon?
We did. We just, me and Fur just kind of stopped.
Was it too much? Can you handle it?
I think things just fell off. That's about it.
Read too many Vivek books, saw too deeply into the reality of the world. March 7, thank you. What? Did I say something? The Mechanical Soul School left a record of their mechanical seance arts. That means I could transfer its soul to another Arumaton. The mechanical soul shall bless me with its presence. It's better to try these unorthodox shamanism stuff than to sit here and watch the scrap. Why does she have a band-aid on her back like that? What? Silver Wolf, have you been doping up? Let me check out the guide for mechanical seance arts. Then ask Master Gonki to prepare an Arumaton. Do remember to come and join the ritual. Before Silver Wolf can finish her sentence, her holographic projection vanishes. Summoning a mechanical soul for an Arumaton. Oh my, I feel like my brain's getting fried. We should return to the Artisanship Commission. Hey, return to the Waking Sands, Ruby. Perfect iframe evasion. That should work. Silverwolf is staring at the screen, perplexed. March 7 can't help but sidle closer. This fellow has been using the Silverwolf's name to spread ransomware viruses throughout the world. Silverwolf's tone is steady, but if I claim innocence, wouldn't I be playing right into this guy's hands? Silverwolf has always been kind to her, so March 7 decides to help her out.
How should I go about this?
Pretend to be Silverwolf and claim that you are her.
Nah.
I learned so much today. Well done, me.
I can't believe I've seen... This might be the first time I've ever seen the word sidle used in a sentence. That still got me.
Today, you'll face your first test.
That's cool.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready. Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword.
Sorry about that. My allergies are acting up a bit.
I was wondering why you went silent for a sec.
Yeah, no, my allergies been fucked.
That's one thing I'm concerned about when I moved to Texas, because when I was visiting, I sneezed like more than 80 times that Saturday. It was fucked.
Oh, jeez.
It was so fucked. And I couldn't identify why I was sneezing. It didn't seem to have anything to do with what ended up happening to me in the hospital. So I think I just fucking sneezed because there was something in the air that I'm allergic to that I never have had to ever be exposed to because I'm used to living in a desert and not a swamp.
I see.
Or whatever East Texas is.
Yeah.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger,
Yanqing, are we sure this is training? I think I'm just killing these people.
Death clip.
Jesus.
Looks like I passed the test, right?
Sure did, March. Now it's time for the second trial. Now we're strength maxing, Ruby.
Hell yeah, quick.
Did I really just learn that? I guess I am
What are we
pretty
getting,
awesome
Monk
after
March?
all.
Oh god. Maybe that'd be like destruction.
Break damage, March just punches you in the fucking face.
Wonder what I'll run into today.
The retrieved Arumaton was unresponsive. Prompted by March 7th, Silverwolf tried to summon a spirit. I didn't know Silverwolf was capable of doing that. What took you two so long? So, Master Gongshu is here too? Seems like he also... Don't regard me with that expression. I remain steadfast in my disbelief in the existence of mechanical souls. But you came in the end. The preparation for the seance arts is done. Next, I just need a key in these... Need to key in these order. To key in these in order, and we're good to go. She seems to completely treat this as a game. First, we need to chant the prayers to guide the mechanical soul. I'll leave that to you, March 7th. Oh, huh? Why me? Didn't you say you've got a strong sensitivity to spirits? So, you do it. You'll take care of the metaphysical part while I take care of the physical part. Fine. Oh, solemn and mighty mechanical soul, we call upon thy presence. May thou guide our spiral structures to the wandering soul at this place, echoing in the riveted joints and components.
I'm proud of you, March.
That's too profound for mortals. Fortunately, we don't need to understand its meaning. May the milling machine be thy vessel to live forever in the world of forges and gates. The seance lasts for half an hour, and there's still no reaction from the Arumaton gatekeeper. On the contrary, there's something odd about March 7th, who is in charge of the overall ambiance.
Oh no.
Gongshu, don't forget. Ashu. Oh no, what is going on? Give me back March 7th. Something serious, calm down. Ashu, your best friend. Ashu? March 7th's eyes suddenly regained their luster, wiping off the lifeless appearance from moments ago. Why are all of you staring at me? What happened? Did this hand succeed? I reckon it's a success. I see this as a total win. Huh? Although I can't be sure whether we succeeded, now I'm certain it's a failure. Master Gongshu, what's Ashu? I never thought I'd hear this name once more. Come on, don't keep me in suspense. Ashu is a toy that I did not complete. Thus, it never came into existence in this world. That's why its form remains a mystery even to me. In fact, I'm uncertain of what it even is. Since it's an incomplete toy, why don't you complete it to find out? But I can no longer make it. I've heard you're quite an enthusiast for all sorts of games, aren't you? It's only a matter of time before you find yourself knowing too much, playing too often, contemplating too deeply. That's usually when the spark for gaming fizzles out. Ah yes, Final Fantasy XIV syndrome. I'm sorry, was that punchline too obvious?
A little.
Nowadays, I find it increasingly difficult to focus on the things that once ignited my passion. Don't forget your best friend, Ashu. Regardless of the
Why did you say it like that?
Because I'm pretending to be a ghost, Ruby. God. How am I supposed to convince him otherwise? Regardless of the psychological resistance you have, this is a matter decided by whether you want to do this or not. Even if I were to craft it now, it wouldn't be Ashu. I believe that people change, but there's always an immutable aspect within each individual. Just now, you immediately recognize the name Asio. It serves as a testament of its unforgettable nature. Don't forget your best friend Asio. Silverwolf's holographic projection disappears.
Say that.
And I don't know. Well, can you understand Master Gongshu? I can't. Let's return to the Waking Sands. Any % completion speedrun or all bosses speedrun. This is more efficient in the long run, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'd have to pick these two to get the best of both of them.
Yeah.
Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
Sure, why not?
I'll fight 10.
Oh shit, that doubles all the stat gains. That's cool. March 7th is at the Artisanship Commission looking to maintain her swords. Silverwolf is interested in this process. You heard of weapon enchantments? It doesn't look like Silverwolf has a mission, and the projection appears again in the Artisanship
How
Commission.
should I go about this?
In magic, materials of various things can be tempered into weapons. If there really is such a convenient game system, what should be added? 6-phased ice? Blady's blood. No.
Put the gamer girl bathwater in March.
Diamonds!
Sounds interesting.
That's enough training for today. I need
That we've already maxed out one of her stats. Alright, let's tenacity max.
another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
Oh, she's gonna get so much stat boost.
Let's
Oh
do
my
this.
god.
Big stats.
Big March. You
I
have
burn
burnt
myself
yourself on
on my
sriracha eggs.
sriracha eggs.
It'd be like
Kinda
that.
terrifying.
I burned my finger earlier when I was trying to grab one of the pieces of chicken that I cooked today. Pro tip, use tongs. Don't be lazy. Yeah, alright, well, double down on tenacity.
Another step closer to star crazing.
Holy shit, her stats. These are so
Yep.
hyperinflated, dude.
Big March.
You know that storybook event in Genshin that's going on right now?
Yeah.
You know some of the toys, like, if you feed them something, they just grow huge? Just imagining that, but with
Yeah.
March. I'm sure there are artists on certain dark corners of the internet that have already
what do you
indulged in
Let's
this
not
thought.
discuss this topic.
The official Ethereum Wars rep has sent Silverwolf a newbie mentor suggestion mail. Recommended Ether Spirits. Silverwolf isn't interested in training newcomers. It's... about picking one from 3 types of ether spirits anyway, or something. I don't know what she's saying. Fuck, I didn't read it. You're better player too. What will you choose? The
Pick your
verdant
starter.
Barret ether spirit. I'm a Bulbasaur player for some reason.
I learned so much today.
What about you,
Well,
Ruby?
fine.
What'd you go? I know you're playing Pokemon right now, right?
Yeah,
Which one was it?
I
Again?
grabbed. This is Pokemon Ultra Moon.
Ah. So which star did you grab?
I grabbed the. This one is. I grabbed the Owl because I took
Time for your
Incineroar
second
last
test.
time. I'm not gonna take him
I'll be
again.
your.
Oh, the grass starter.
According to the schedule, there's a
I didn't
test
care
today,
about
right?
Sun and Moon starters, to be
ready.
honest.
I like Incineroar. I really like Incineroar.
My brother almost always picks the water starters. I think the only exceptions he's made have been... It was definitely... I think he definitely went with Cyndaquil in Gen 2. And he might have gone for Charmander. No, he went Squirrel Gen 1. I think Cyndaquil's legit the only exception he's ever made for starters. He always picks water.
Oh, okay.
I almost always pick fire, actually. I never like the grass ones.
Yeah, my favorite from this gen is Incineroar. Obviously, I took Incineroar last time, so I'm not gonna take that again.
I gotta find time to try it out.
Not beating the furry allegations.
Yeah.
I picked the cat because the cat was cute. Then it evolved and I was just uncomfortable looking at Tony the tiger. It's fine. I didn't really care about Sun and... I got Moon specifically. And I got a friend of mine to help me transfer my Gauntlet from, I think it was my copy of White? No, I got Black version.
Okay.
And so I just used Gauntlet as my starter.
That's fair. Nothing wrong with that.
As you can imagine, the little dude is my favorite Pokemon.
He's pretty good overall, but rock type. Oh wait, no, he's not rock. He's ground, right? Yeah, he's ground.
He's Ghost Ground, I think, but can use fighting and can fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark, you beat the shit out of that robot.
Hell yeah, violent. The answer to all things in life.
White tiger, less carbs. What?
I started Squirtle, picked up Cyndaquil, and then never seriously played Pokemon again. I mean, technically speaking, my first Pokemon was Emerald. Then I played Fire Red. My brother had Crystal while I got Emerald. When I played his copy of Crystal, even though the battery on that one was dead, so whenever I would turn off the fucking Game Boy, it would reset from the start. I think for Emerald, I definitely picked fucking... I'm trying to call it Cyndaquil, but it's the fucking chicken. Why am I forgetting chickens? Blaziken. I picked Blaziken.
Ah, yeah.
But the reason... I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the first forms of the Gen 3 starters all that much.
Any reason for that?
I think I'm okay with Mudkip, but I don't like Torchic. No, I don't really care for Torchic.
Yeah, I
cool.
think that's understandable.
I don't like how Swampert looks, and fuck me, which one was the grass starter for Gen 3?
The Sceptile.
Oh, yeah. I didn't
Trico
care
is
too much
a
for
Sceptile.
Trico. I didn't care for Sceptile. No, I think it's that I like the way Grovyle looked, but then it evolves the Sceptile, and it's just like, oh, you're kind of sauceless.
People will kill you for saying that.
Yeah, fuck them. You can come in here and shit talk me in my chat right now.
That was tough.
Those moves were
I think they're
pretty
gonna take you up
unconventional.
on that.
But the way you blended them into your swordplay was impressive. It's like you've developed your own unique style, Miss March.
Good, Ruby. They'll up my metrics. Yes, the cold hard numbers.
Engagement.
No, but seriously, I think when it comes to Gen 1, I think I prefer Charizard over Blastoise, but I prefer Squirtle over Charmander.
Okay.
I think I actually prefer Ivysaur over the other two. That's weird. But I definitely don't prefer Venusaur or Bulbasaur.
Charizard for me is just overexposure. It's just been too much.
Yeah.
Just too much. Too much fucking Charizard.
I mean, Blastoise is cool. He's like a close second for me. I just like dragons.
So, I thought you were just...
It's the same case for Blaziken too, though, no? Overexposure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe not quite as much as Charizard, but I remember Blaziken was fucking everywhere for a bit. Let's see. Dexterity. Acuity.
Did I really just learn that?
Oh wait, I have to plan one excursion, right?
There we go.
I'll fight 10.
Oh, look at that double stat, Jesus.
Hell yeah, chunky.
That's enough training for today. I wonder what I'll run into today.
The Spiritus Ex Machina descended upon the spiritually perceptive vessel March 7th, and everyone gained a new clue in the form of... I don't know actually how to pronounce this. I've just been saying Ashu.
I think that's good enough.
Good enough. I won't offend any Chinese people by saying that. Hopefully.
I'm giving you the pass.
Oh, thank God, Ruby's giving me the pass. It's fine. I have the blessing of the Chinese witches.
Now say a slur right now. Do it.
I will if you say English in your native language.
It sounds fine if you say it out loud. It's literally if you just type it, it looks bad. If you say it, it sounds fine.
Alright, type it 3 times.
No.
It's like saying
the risk of a
Candyman.
typo is too.
The risk of a typo
is too great.
You two are finally back. Oh yes, did you feel anything abnormal after you returned home that day, March 7th? I guess not. But recently, I've had the feeling that mechanical spirits and I are one. It's as if my thoughts, consciousness, and desires can be extended and even controlled remotely. Stop right there. That means you're completely normal. I've been here the whole time, yet not a single soul deigned to acknowledge my presence. We noticed. We're just waiting for you. I returned home that day and impulsively began sifting through my cabinet, where I stumbled upon Ashu's design. So what does Ashu look like? Upon reviewing my blueprint, it finally dawned on me that Ashu is nothing more than a ubiquitous cycrane. The thing you've long desired to make was just a cycrane? In my early days as a naive apprentice, my ambition was to fashion an impressive cycrane. I harbored countless lofty ideas, yet in the end I failed to realize any of them, for I dared not let my master catch me indulging in mere toys. As time went on, I found myself consumed by other obligations. Initially, I pushed aside the notion of get it made, reassuring myself that I would attend to it once I had more time. By the time I finished my work, the desire to see it through had faded away entirely.
Yeah, that happens.
I can definitely relate, especially with my music and stuff. I'm still working on that, just not nearly as often, because I'm also reprioritizing things that I feel I should be working on, in particular stuff like the overlays for once I get my new model.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
it's reasonable. Yeah.
And I've been doing that gradually, because I know I only have so much time in the day, in the week. So, one step at a time. Like, I'm sure those of you in the chat, you probably don't pay attention to this, but if you look at the About section, we've actually completely changed that. And that's still in progress because I'm looking to replace the titles with banner images that I installed GIMP to work on. God help me.
Horrifying.
Subsequently, as I transitioned into the role of an artisan, my schedule afforded me ample time. However, each time I geared up to commence work on it, a nagging question would stealthily surface my mind. Do I truly desire to craft a mere toy? As a result, I lost all enthusiasm and found myself unable to proceed. Repressing desires over an extended period can eventually lead to their dissolution. That hits a little too close.
Yeah. That's a little much.
There was a time when I toiled day and night into crafting Asyu's blueprint. Yet now, nothing seems to ignite that same drive within me. Witnessing what you have all achieved and how you showed me what I once deemed impossible has prompted me to try again, for the sake of all of you. Master Gongshu dramatically pulls out a cycrane. I cast aside all distractions.
Bird
Oh, you fucking better believe it.
clip. Sound of electric cables.
Dedicating myself solely to the task of bringing it to completion. And at long last, after so many years, I finally succeeded in crafting my Asyu. Adulting is hard.
Sure is.
Miss March
No
7th.
March is fucking 24 saying this.
Don't you want to be an adult? I just cannot imagine how I would be as an adult. What about you?
March, you're 24.
I don't want to be a grown-up ever.
Trailblazer, you're older than March.
Despite my centuries of existence, upon finishing the toy, I found myself feeling akin to a teenager. It appears the boundary between adulthood and childhood is blurred, if not non-existent. Yeah, we can also thank teenagers getting jobs earlier and earlier for that one.
Wonderful.
I think I can understand that. So, Cycrene's mechanical soul indeed once existed in the body of that Arumaton gatekeeper. Unfortunately, its essence flew away. I never thought you were a bard. Do you need me to put it in simpler terms? I mean, my rare ether spirit is gone.
He's mad about her Pokemon.
At least you can replicate Asyu's ether spirit as a keepsake. Well, I guess there's at least a guarantee in the polls. Silverwolf replicates Asyu's ether spirit and surprisingly discovered that it has both mechanical and aberrant stats. Oh, a rare double type. Does that mean it's a success? What's that saying from Zensho? In the mountain of doubt, no escape is found. Rare stats, they can't be bound.
I don't think that's a saying, Silverwolf.
When did Zensho have such a saying? I'm sure you're just making it up. Great, Master Gongshu completed his Asyu, and you found your rare ether spirit. Only my answer remains unfounded. Are you still worrying about the sword showdown? Fret not. I'm your answer. Come and find me, and I'll give you your answer. That's a deal. You need to help me. Don't worry. Leave it all to me. She's absolutely just gonna hack the mechs, right?
Probably.
I'll just put laxatives in their Wi-Fi. Good God.
Another step closer to star-crazing glass grates.
I'll sabotage their stream by having rats come in at 7:30 p.m. every night to chew on their wires.
Miniature sharks.
Miniature sharks. Actually, might as well set a goal. There we go. Dexterity 800.
Let's do this.
Probably should not have level strength since it's already maxed out. Oh well. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. We even found out, boys. Make a break for it, but don't forget to give the wires one last good chew. March 7th suddenly receives a strange episode call. I know who you are, your predicament, and your problem. The voice on the other side sounds antsy. I can help you, but the president's ship has to make an emergency landing, and I need your help. Silverwolf is sure the other person is a top hacker. March 7th has to answer now.
What do you recommend?
This is probably not clear to you, but this is a reference to Cyberpunk 2077.
Really?
This is a reference to specifically the start of Phantom Liberty.
I guess I'm gonna have to play Cyberpunk now.
You have to.
I have to get the reference now.
You have to get the reference.
See, this is the logic of a Super Wars player. If I don't know what's being referenced, I need to watch the entire fucking anime. Even if it means I have to watch 2 whole ass seasons of Code Geass.
There's that tweet going around about how funny it is to show people Code Geass and get to the scene.
You know that husband to the cousin I mentioned, the one who plays RimWorld?
Yeah.
He let us borrow his hard drive so we could watch Code Geass.
Oh god.
I was like,
Horrifying.
and you know, by the next day I was just like, Chibumbo Sekai. Excursion, 2 dexterity, and 1 acuity.
Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword.
Let me just double check. Dexterity, dexterity. Alright, we're gonna do dexterity 1. Rest 1. Dexterity, acuity. Actually, I don't need that extra dexterity, to be honest. Just do acuity. There we go.
I'll fight 10.
Yeah, I definitely don't need that extra dexterity one then. I mean, do I really need these extra stats? But okay, tenacity build strat, let's go.
Another new move under my belt.
Yum, I'm
Gotta
filled
find
with
time
stat
to try
boosts.
it out.
We did it, chat. We maxed out March's stats.
We saved the city.
Let's do this.
March 7th is glued to her phone, swiping through her album. Silverwolf can't help but sidle closer. That's the second time that word has ever been used in a sentence in the history of language. There isn't a rule saying no phones allowed when you're dueling, right? Silverwolf is suddenly struck by inspiration. I'll install a few simple hacker apps on your phone that can do stuff like cutting the power to an entire city district.
Simple hacker apps.
Silverwolf's out-of-the-box move may also be the greatest help she's provided. March ponders for a while.
How should I go about this?
Is there a self-destruct button?
No.
I think if you use it as a
Go
grenade,
for
it's a
it,
bit much.
Julie.
Who said grenade? I'm reenacting the finale of Get a Robo.
You understand how that's worse.
Nah, it's fine. It's Get a Raise. I ain't gotta explain shit.
Before we start the test,
Nope, we're gonna beat the shit out of you, Yanqing. We're gonna beat you to death.
Final test.
We're gonna beat you to death with a
I'm
bunch
a
of
little
fucking
nervous.
sticks and hammers.
Come on, March 7th. You got this.
We did it, boys. We're gonna fucking murder Yangqing live on
Oh
stream.
yeah. For the 50th time this week.
I'm sorry you have such a punchable face.
He really does.
For the 50th time this week, we continue the streak of brutalizing children in video games. Oh my fucking god!
Oh, I get it.
Could you imagine being on the receiving end of this?
Punish evil.
Oh god. This small woman just throwing millions of swords at you from all directions.
Less carbs. Watch
Exhilarating.
Awesome. Now watch this.
This is what PvP in King of Fighters All-Star felt like.
You're all in on it.
Not very sportsmanlike. Oh, I get it. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this.
Why did you even play that server game? I still have no idea.
Out of moves.
How do you play it?
No, why did you play that
Oh,
game?
why did I play it? Because I like King of Fighters, like, a lot. I really like the characters.
I didn't think it would be enough to get
Oh,
there.
I never paid to play that game.
No, I know, but still.
It, when played on its own, it's cute enough. You get
Awesome.
a bunch of, you get a couple of buttons because it plays like a little beat 'em up game.
Less carbs. Watch this.
So you got your basic attacks, and you got your like dodge, and you got your skills, and then you got your ultimate attack.
I failed.
It's simple enough. It's very digestible. This was before I started playing Grand Blue because I was explicitly looking for a mobile game that I could just tune out of my fucking. I don't think it was work at the time. I think it was just tuning out from focusing so much on my homework. So I just
That
fucking
makes
needed
sense.
something simple because I couldn't play video games proper, so I just wanted something basic bitch that I could have on in the background.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Observe, Yanqing. Through the power of hyperfixation, I become the most powerful swordwoman on the Lawful for the next 2 weeks, after which I'll be a 4-star.
I mean, she is currently the best 4-star in the game, very easily. Like, she's nuts.
Gallagher just in the background, just fucking drinking whatever concoction he's come up with this time. Like, damn.
I told.
With your
Yeah.
but
Shane Gallagher wasn't here to see this.
those experiences will
Or
nourish your
was
sword
he?
skills.
That actually
no.
makes now.
Pretty sure
I'd
he's
love
dead.
to hear your suggestions on how to defeat
Pretty
Scott.
sure he's dead.
Hacker man.
Let's do it. I already have an idea.
I remember Yanqing went. Do you feel any closer?
Yes, absolutely.
Hi, Silverwolf. Why are you just here?
Talk to Oomphy.
Gallagher makes the Tyler 1 scream and disappears in a swirl of bubbles.
I know you said Tyler 1, but I read that first as like Tylerone, like Toblerone.
Speaking of Tyler 1, I think we finally found someone as tall as him.
Oh god.
I'm going up against Scott soon. I'm so nervous.
Nervous about what? Dealing with a few IPC minions is just a walk in the park.
But Scott will definitely use the IPC's mechs. There's no way I can take them down with just a couple of swords, right?
The most entertaining thing is that it's possible that Silverwolf is shorter in person. Oh god, you don't think she scaled herself up, do you?
Oh no, that's horrifying.
It wouldn't be a problem for Yanqing or Yinli.
Masters could handle them for sure. But isn't it asking too much of a poor little rookie like me?
March, I saw what you did to Yanqing. That's not normal. That's not right. You fucking brutalized that poor child in front of my eyes. And I clapped.
Why focus on piercing the armor? For hackers, the ideal way to win is to infiltrate the opponent's system.
This tiny Branya Oomphy's freaking me out.
Here, give me your sword.
Broofy for short.
Broofy. No one has any idea what Silver Wolf did to March 7th's sword.
All right, you've been enhanced. Go for it.
Don't you need to enhance the other sword too?
No, when it comes to programming, less is more. Overdoing it increases the chance of creating errors.
I have to agree. We learned that the hard way this week at my job.
So, I can defeat him just like that?
No, it was really funny because, like, I got asked to investigate this problem with something. I fixed it, but then my boss was like, hey, this thing isn't showing up anymore. And I'm like, but I didn't do anything to it that would cause that to happen. And it was like, well, can you investigate why that's happening? Okay. And I look into it, it's just like, he didn't flip a switch. My boss didn't flip a switch, and that's why it wasn't working.
Yeah, there's a Sanjo proverb for such an occasion. Know yourself.
He was gonna
and know
have
your
me
enemy, and you'll never have to sleep in the doghouse.
add a bunch of extra checks to make it work properly. But then I just looked at, like, you know, the inspect element thing, right?
Yeah.
I looked at that, and guess what? The thing we were working with has a fail-safe measure that tells you, hey, if this isn't appearing, it's because this setting isn't active.
Ah!
And I was just like, all right, cool.
You made up the second half, didn't you?
What do you know? Just let sleeping dogs lie. Anyway, now's not the time for discussing Sanjo's sayings. You've got bigger fish to fry. Go and show Scott what you're made of.
All right, Scott. Are you prepared to not shit your pants this time?
I'm sure it's a situation he much prefers.
I can't believe that happened. That's so fucked.
We literally, Mark has gone down in the
Sure
greatest
was
villain
thinking you were
of
too
the
chicken to show your face. I was thinking I might have to track you down and settle the score.
Where was Yao Chu when Aventurine was around? Fucking hell.
Too chicken? I was giving you the chance to back out, but you're actually insulting me now. You cheeky.
What's the rush? You only got 1 day left to live or something?
I hope your actions are as strong as that mouth of yours.
They are.
I wonder what Silver Wolf did to my sword. Can I really defeat Scott?
Don't worry, dear Miss March. Rest assured, we will win.
I don't like this.
Whoa! My sword is talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Greetings, Miss March
Yeah.
7. I am the Tactical AI Prome, parentheses, Learning Edition, close parentheses.
Parentheses.
My purpose is to aid you in overcoming adversaries.
Can you enhance weapons?
Quite the opposite, actually. When Silver Wolf installed me into your sword,
Her terrible wielding skills reduced the sword's impact resistance by 12%. But please, do not worry. I'll help you secure victory.
How exactly are you going to defeat him?
Silverwolf has told me, know yourself and know your enemy, and you'll never have to sleep in the doghouse. The moment your sword touches the enemy mechs, I will upload a small virus onto their operating systems. So go ahead, strike your opponents with your sword.
Did I just hear her sword talking? Are my ears playing tricks on me?
It's fine. Talking swords are normal, Scott. Shut up.
Hey!
Everyone loves a good
take
talking sword.
this! Did it work?
Before March 7th could even assume her sword stance, Prom, the tactical AI in her hand, has already flown out, homing in on the IPC mech like a cruise missile, and lodged itself into the vital point.
Operating system rebooting. Program failure detected.
What's happening? My mech! What did you do to my mech, March?
I don't know.
Higher authority command recognized. Entering combat mode.
What?
Now it is time to fight, dear Miss March.
Oh no! Boys!
Kill.
Mechs! Get ready for battle!
Oh my god.
Miss March, I'm begging you! These mechs
Oh
are
Jesus Christ!
Please
This is
don't
the
break
true
them!
experience clip.
Sure thing. Provided you do not fight back, the mechs will remain.
Fucking press that button.
Oh, this cyber sword
Die.
fight is amazing.
Know yourself and know
Cyber
your enemy,
swordplay.
and you'll never have to sleep in the doghouse.
That's so stupid.
It is.
Specialist
Be right back
Paul,
just a
they're
second.
controlling our mechs. There's no way we can defeat them.
If we fought fair and square, you might call this a sparring session. But March 7th, your actions today have blatantly crossed the last line of the law.
Is this better or worse than making them shit themselves?
This is better.
You
This is much
injected a
better than
virus
making
into
them
the
shit
IPC
themselves.
mechs and took control. That's an infringement of the IPC's intellectual property and assets.
Well, we broke the law on this ending. But I think
Sure did.
we broke... Okay, so you know how, like, there's the 10 Commandments in the Christian Bible?
Yeah.
I'm thinking we broke some kind of code or law on that level in that diarrhea ending, because that's...
Primordial law.
You know, there's just some things you don't do.
I'd be more concerned about yourself, Scott. Why were you storing your private data on an IPC computer?
Private data? I have no idea what you're talking about.
No idea, huh? I noticed you paid a hefty sum for the end-of-life data deletion service, so I'm guessing there must be something
No
worth
way.
seeing.
No way. Ain't no way.
You, stop! Stop right there! That's private! Who told you you can invade my privacy? Just stop it!
He was looking at Ruby's tweets on company time.
What were the terms again, March?
Scott, you need to immediately apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl. You'll need to shout, IPC mechs are a total joke, and print that on every mech on your transport ship.
I have not retweeted anything horrible
yeah,
in the last
almost
10 minutes.
forgot.
I'll have you know.
You have to squeal like a pig.
That's pretty much the same as barking like a dog, right? He's already barked like a dog. Players are bored of it. Let's come up with something new. How about singing the Soul Glad jingle, but with a pig squeal?
How much does Soul Glad pay you?
Sam has been humming that blasted song every day since coming back from Penacony. It's all I can hear.
Thanks, Firefly.
Thank you, Firefly, my beloved.
Fine, you've got me. I want to apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl. It's my fault for causing trouble and making a scene on purpose. And then, just wait a second. Oh, how did that stupid song go? Oh, right.
Yeah? Game, are you loading?
IPC mechs are a total joke. Oink, 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 oink. Oink, 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 oink. Oink, 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 oink. Oink, 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 oink.
How you feeling right now, Quip?
Oink 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 oink
Too late.
oink 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 oink
Yes,
oink
feeling
oink
down.
oink 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 oink.
Too late.
Actually
You gotta
sang
put
it
him down.
twice. Talk about being committed to providing a service.
Specialist Scott, I found something. This woman, she's a Stellaron hunter.
What? No wonder she was able to effortlessly hack into our systems.
Oops, you caught me. Since my cover's blown, it looks like I'll have to resort to social obliteration to keep you quiet. The overbearing mech falls in love with me? Romance of the inorganic empire? Wow, your taste in entertainment is
Yeah.
really unique.
I'm sorry. I'll be on my way.
But boss, why don't we take this chance to catch her and claim the reward?
There he goes.
I can't believe Scott is into Clang.
Why? Because if you don't leave now,
Dave?
you'll be socially obliterated too.
Hold on a sec. Before you leave, let me give you a piece of advice.
If you see a USB stick on the floor, don't pick it up and plug it into your fucking work computer.
What?
Or do it. It'll
You
be
should
really
have faith
funny.
in cloud technology.
You just don't get it. Humanity will never feel secure by putting all their faith in an ever-changing network.
You should trust me.
I don't trust Silverwolf on that one. I don't agree with the statement about Cloud Tech. Cloud Tech is nice, but we do need physical media preservation.
Yeah.
And physical data storage.
This victory has nothing to do with swordplay and everything to do with the power of technology.
The super hacker is telling you to put your valuable shit on the cloud. What did she mean by that?
I've
What
learned
did
another
she mean by
Sanjo
that?
saying. Though my hands are empty, my heart wields a blade.
Alright. Are the IPC's mecha really useful? Well, they belong to Silverwolf now. I can't help but feel that that might be a bad thing later down the line.
I'm sure it's fine.
I kind of want a milk tea. Let's go get one after training.
Aw, yeah!
Hell yeah. Now we have one last ending to do, which is just directly kick Scott's ass yourself.
Well, we actually didn't do the Huaho one.
I mean, oh yeah, it's Warhorse. I will unfortunately have to take my leave here, but I will leave you to commit horrible murder against Scott on my behalf.
I actually was
And,
gonna say I wanted to end right now. so
Oh,
we can,
you don't want to do the Warhorse ending?
next week we can do Huaho, so we can also go do the Huaho event as well.
Oh yeah, no, that's timely, that makes sense. And plus I get full experience of psychic damage this ending is about to cause you.
What?
Don't worry about it. Alright, have a good night, Quip.
Good night, Ruby. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, I'm always happy to spend time.
Of
See
course.
ya.
Later. And thanks to you folks for watching. Just have yourselves a good night. Tomorrow, no stream. Monday, I'm still debating on whether I want to stream or not. If I do, it's probably going to be